Oh, brother. Yo. 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 All right, man. Let's not waste no time. Let's not waste no time. One Piece chapter 1088. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? What is good? What is up? I hope everybody is having a great day today because I know I am. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Bro, listen. Listen, man. Listen, okay? Listen. Um I'm going to take my time with this. All right? I'm going to take my time with this. But a lot of you niggas out here, a lot of you niggas out there, right? Out there, uh you niggas need to really like you niggas need to watch how you speak to me, okay? You niggas really need to watch how you speak to me because everybody was like, "Oh yeah, this nigga Koby, he's trash, blah 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 blah. Matt, why you got Koby in your top 30? Blah 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 blah," right? And now I will say, okay. I didn't do a stream last week. I don't think I was in Brago's stream talking, all that jazz, right? And I said that I'm kind of getting sick of Kobe, and I am. I'm definitely getting sick, or I was getting sick of Kobe, okay. But like when you the thing is right is that and I cannot stress this shit enough. This is a week by week series, okay? Week by week, week by week, week by week, okay? So anyone that was like, "Oh yeah, this," and that's why I refrained, right? I just said, "Yo, I'm kind of getting sick of Kobe," but I doubled down on my stock, right? So even when his stock got so low last week, I doubled down on it, and now look at it, it's paying dividends because niggas is all like, "Oh, Kobe has conquerors, cocky," like. And whether or not you think that Kobe has conquerors hockey or not, that's a discussion for another day. We'll open that up and see if people want to chime in on that, right? But the pink mamba is alive. I've been telling you niggas this shit. So there's so many there's so many things as far as Kobe goes, right? Agenda, so on and so forth. And I'm not gonna go there yet. I am not gonna jump into I'm not gonna jump into agenda piece yet, but we will get there. We will get there. I just wanna highlight this fucking idiot. This fucking waste of space. We should have really talked, or we need to make we need to make a bigger emphasis about how important it is to swallow, okay? Especially with you ladies out there, because this nigga definitely should have been swallowed at birth or before birth. He should have been swallowed, right? Yo, what's good, Vic? What's good? What's good, bro? So let's go here to this guy. Um, let's see here. Let's see here. I'm gonna give him all the attention that he wants. I'm gonna give him all the attention that he wants, right? Let's see. Let's see if I can find this. Just got distracted. What was this? This was last week. This was sometime last week. All right. So let's see here. I'm gonna give this nigga all of the attention that he wants. Archer, not the Archer that we all know. And funny, this dude is calling. He is calling the chapter trash now. Okay. Let's see. You know what? I'm not even gonna worry about that. We'll go back to that. We'll go back to that in a little while. I really just want to talk about the chapter. I want to I want to talk about the chapter, but all of you niggas out there that question the greatness of Koby, that question the greatness of the Pink Mamba, I hope you guys are forgiven. Okay, I really do. I hope you guys are forgiven, and yeah, man. So this chapter, right, is added on to the stretch that Oda has been on, and Oda is really doing his damn thing with Egghead. Okay, he is doing his thing. Wallace, I'm gonna get you in here. Wallace, we gonna talk. I'm gonna definitely get you in here. So I just like listen, bro. So the flashbacks, right? Let's start with the flashbacks. So there's just a couple there's a couple flashbacks of Koby from Koby's perspective, right? And his relationship with Garp. Now, one of the things that I loved, okay, is the fact that Koby realizes, or Koby acknowledges, how weak he is and how much ground he needs to make up in regards to everyone else, right? So he's training 100 to 200 times more than or harder than other people were training, right? You know, there was a time when Garp noticed that he was a little bit more, like, he was a little bandaged up, and Helmeppo had to go tell had to go tell the master, tell the sensei, like, yo, man, this nigga, he been out here, he been training even when he not supposed to. He been training when we supposed to be sleep. So I liked that, and that it showed that Garp really grew fond to Koby and liked him. Yes, the Joroshe is definitely gonna have a heart attack after he reads this. He's gonna have a heart attack. It's gonna be lovely. I'm definitely gonna be tuned into that. Let me actually pull up the chapter. Okay, let me pull this chapter up. Okay. Okay. Because I'm going off memory right now. So here we are. Okay. Oh, good gracious. Y'all can't see this, right? Okay, good. So everyone that was talking about everyone that was talking about everyone that was talking about this man Kobe got or it's a L because he got captured. It's an L because he's too weak. He was never gonna be able to beat Hancock. Blah blah blah. Look no further. Look no further than this chapter, right? In exchange for the 800 Marine soldiers and one battleship that you're about to take, will you take me alone instead? Okay? Now, now let me explain why this is so beautiful, okay? Because not only does Kobe save everyone else, but he gives himself up instead. So it turns out that Kobe wasn't even captured. Okay? Kobe values human life. Kobe values his job as a Marine probably more so than a lot of other people do. Okay? And so he gives himself up, which shits on everybody's or so many people's narrative that they were running with, that Kobe was captured because he was weak, incompetent, because he's a letdown. All of these things under the sun that everybody was saying about Kobe. I really just want to ask you, how do you guys feel about that? Okay? For the people that were talking shit that Kobe got captured, how do you feel now? How do you feel? That I feel like that is a valid question. Mid Matt 44 said Kobe being able to punch like that in 2 years shows the potential he has end of series. Bro, listen, man. I've said that Kobe has the highest growth rate in the series aside from Luffy. Okay, you can put Zoro in there. You can put Sabo in there. Hell, you might even be. I don't know if you could put Blackbeard in there. I'm talking about these young guys, these guys that have jumped into a tier with the top tiers. Now, we don't know if Kobe is in the top of the top tier yet, but this man, listen, bro, listen. Once again, I'm not gonna be sitting up here debating on if Kobe has advanced Conquerors hockey or not. But from what it looks like, and from what he showed in this chapter, okay, that to me looks like Kobe has advanced Conquerors hockey. Now, you guys know that Garp devised the plan, and Garp pretty much is trying to be the old man that stays behind. It's a callback to the flashback. Like, what do you do if you have an old man and you have a baby, and it's yourself? Who saves who? And Garp obviously values the Fountain of Youth on some guy sensei shit. He's like, yo, the young people have limitless potential, so you save them. And that is exactly what happens here. Garp offers himself up so that his future, or his pupils and the future of the Marines, are able to escape. Okay. Now, we are so with Garp's punch, right? We acknowledge that that was Advanced Conquerors. We just said, okay, that is Advanced Conquerors, from the Galaxy Impact to what what he did in this chapter as well, the galaxy divide. Okay, so that is Advanced Conquerors, right? When you look at Koby and what Koby is doing, okay, right? He is charging up his fist. There's black lightning protruding from it. And there's black lightning all throughout this attack. So if we're being consistent with just how things look, then this should be a Advanced Conquerors hockey technique. Wouldn't you guys say? So I'm just very curious as to why the goalpost is being shifted in this regard. Where people are kind of hesitating to say that it's Advanced Conquerors, right? Yeah, the trend of Koby having feats against inanimate objects definitely continues. He punched. Well, he damaged Ivalo Pizarro, I believe. I believe that he damaged him with that attack. Let's see. Yeah, he definitely damaged him because Pizarro was saying that hurts. And blood is coming out of his mouth and stuff. I don't have any talent for fighting. Increasing the effort tenfold is not enough. I have to do it 100, no 200 more times more than anyone else. I've got to train harder so I can become an outstanding Marine that can protect everyone. Every night. Bro, I can't wait to see this animated. And I don't see the suffix or the sound effects of the BAM that like Aokiji and Garp had, but I'm gonna assume that there's a BAM with those punches, or at the very least now, Koby is able to do the BAM, with his punches. I would say at the very least he's able to do that now. I don't know what you guys think about that, but bro, this is beautiful. This is actually beautiful. I love this chapter. My man Koby is going crazy, and I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see what happens. Can't wait to see what Koby does in the future. And so listen, right? Listen. At the very least, if Koby doesn't have Conqueror's coding or Conqueror's hockey, then we know that he has Rio for sure, because that is all Rio right there. Just the decomposition of Avalo Pizarro's hand and how his main body is damaged from the attack. Yeah, bro. That's definitely Rio. At the very, very, very least. At the very least. This is a beautiful chapter. Okay, so now another thing that I want to talk about, what I want to get to, as you all may know. So in tomorrow's paper, the return of the young hero Captain Koby, the unknown fate of the legendary hero Vice Admiral Garp and Hachinosu, and the siege barricade incident at the future island Egghead by the Emperor Straw Hat Luffy will be reported to the whole world. Okay. So apparently Luffy has made Egghead one of his islands. So that's another island that you add onto the territory of Luffy. All right. And now this begins, the stage returns to the future island. So we're definitely going back to Egghead now. And I just want to say, right, let's give kudos to Oda. Let's give Oda a round of applause. Let us praise him, okay? Because now I know that throughout One Piece we see outside events, sparingly, right? But for Oda to go away from the Straw Hats for this many chapters and in succession, is and show us in real time the fight with Blackbeard and Law, the fight with Kid and Shanks, or it's not even the fight, just what they're doing, okay? And then with Garp and the Blackbeard Pirates with Koby, for Oda to show us actually in real time what's happening, and not like, oh, we get out of Egghead and then we read, or somebody reads the newspaper and then we see like little flashes of it. I just want to say how much I appreciate that and how lovely that is. It is such a breath of fresh air. I actually miss Luffy and I miss the Straw Hats. I want to see them now. Versus, in other times where I'm like, man, I want to see what's going on in the outside world. I want to see what's going on with everyone else. So this is beautiful right here. What is going on and what is happening. I really just want to say like that I feel like this is some of the best. This is the best stretch of One Piece in the time skip, bar none. It's not even close to me. This right here, these last 10, 15 chapters. Amazing, amazing. Like this has been just such a joy to read. It is like I know there may be times where I feel down about One Piece, where I may not be feeling it as such, but listen, let me tell you, I have not felt that one single bit. And I actually got spoiled on this chapter by one of those stupid accounts on One Piece, or on Twitter. So my apologies right there. I wish I could have actually read this in real time to to react and give my real raw thoughts without it being like, a couple of days thinking on it. This is definitely been a breath of fresh air, and I just hope, all I can do is hope that we continue to do things like this throughout One Piece until it ends, because I think that this is definitely necessary with such a big world and with so many different moving parts. I think sometimes you got to take a break from the main characters. You got to take a break from the Straw Hats and show us like what these other factions, what these other parties are doing, because they're so important to the world and the story of One Piece as well as the Straw Hats. So I just wanted to say that. I wanted to just literally, I want to scream and yell for joy about how good these chapters have been, like regarding the other moving parts of One Piece. I love it. This is amazing. Okay, I wish One Piece. If I could change anything about One Piece, right, this would be something that I would implement into One Piece. Like all of the news and all of the stuff that we hear, like I wish we would actually see more in real time of those other characters, of those other moving parts. And it's all good. It's all good. I just hope that we continue on this trend. Now, regarding Egghead, I have no idea. I have no idea how this is gonna be. It kind of seems like we're about to go into so the events from the narrator standpoint, right, are already happening or have already happened, right? So now it seems like we're about to go into like back in time to a flashback to Egghead. Not literally a flashback, but like all of this stuff has already happened, and we're gonna go and see what happened at Egghead, but it's gonna be happening to us in real time, which is dope. So I am just very curious as to how this is like what actually happened. How many of the Straw Hats fought against Kizaru, and is Kizaru defeated? I think that it would be a very, very ballsy move for Oda to have one of the admirals be defeated before the final war. But I love it, right? Because it is it's kind of bringing everything full circle, and I've been saying this. If I think any admiral were to be defeated before the final war, or any admiral to be defeated and it be publicized in the newspaper, it would be Kizaru, and it would be by Luffy. Now, there are some other candidates in that stratosphere, right? Aokiji, but Aokiji's not technically an admiral anymore. But I think Blackbeard could defeat or kill, or subdue Aokiji at any given point, given the fact that I don't believe that Aokiji is, or I believe that Aokiji is acting as a double agent. So, and then Sabo defeating an admiral at some point, I felt like was on the table. I didn't necessarily know who, but now that the Holy Knights have been involved, I feel like the admirals will probably be pushed to the back burner in regards to dealing with the revolutionaries, and that'll be left to the Holy Knights. And so that leaves the pirates to just the Marines to focus solely on the pirates, right? And I think that I like that dynamic a lot more, because I've always felt like the world government is the direct enemy of Dragon and the Revolutionary Army, and the Marines are the direct enemy to the pirates. And I think that that's been outlined in the story. So I'm just very curious, right, to see if Kizaru was in fact defeated. And then does Dragon show up to Egghead to rescue his boy Vegapunk? Does Vegapunk die? What I personally believe, right, is, so everybody is talking about, well, you got Jay Garcia there, and then you got Kizaru. So where do the rest, some people are expecting the Straw Hats to have an overwhelming defeat, in the same vein that Law and Kid just recently suffered. But the difference in Luffy, Law, and Kid is that Luffy is a full-fledged Yonko now, and he just has a lot more brass on his ring than they do. Okay, so I don't think that Luffy is going to be defeated. I don't think that the Straw Hats are going to suffer an overwhelming defeat. I think that this is going to be something that more so puts the Straw Hats on the map even more, and Luffy is probably going to get another bounty increase. If I am looking at this in the correct manner, I think Blackbeard will probably be due for a bounty increase as well. So the wild card is Saint J. Garcia, right? And now my thing with Saint J. Garcia is that I believe that he is there, and I believe he's there for a sole purpose, for a sole reason. I don't necessarily think that he's going to be too engaged in fighting because we have to save the Gorosei for later. Okay. Now, and so with that being said, I don't think that he's going to be fighting against the Straw Hats or anything like that. I think he's solely going to be going after Vegapunk. So with that being taken care of, and like, so let's just let's just backtrack a little bit. So they gave us the little hierarchy of the remote, of the controller to control the Seraphim, so on and so forth, right? And now I believe that that was a red herring, because at first it said like it was or it was I think it was like Sentamaru, then it's like CP0, and then Vegapunk. And then above that is the Gorosei, right? Well, Dragon and Vegapunk got on a secret call, through at the beginning of the arc, and then we have the flashback to Ohara, and we actually see Dragon and Vegapunk were actually kind of boys. They were cool. And I've always been of the belief that Dragon gave up Kuma for a particular reason. All of this research and developing these humans and developing the SSG, the Pacifista, has all been because Dragon gave up Kuma to further that research. Now, from what it seems is that Kuma has always been Dragon's right-hand man. Or Kuma was Dragon's right-hand man. So you give up your right hand man, you got to get something back. You got to get something back, right? And right now, we haven't seen anything that Dragon has necessarily gotten in return for giving up Kuma. It just seems like, boom, it just happened. It was, whatever. Okay? And the reason why I say that he gave up Kuma and, all of that, is because Kuma, or for a plan, for a reason, because Kuma still has loyalty to Dragon. Whenever even this Kuma without his mind sees Dragon, he refers to him in an honorific. Okay, he refers to him in the highest regard, right? Even whenever he was talking about Luffy, and how Luffy has acquired so many loyal fans, or so many loyal crewmates, he attributed that to because Luffy was Dragon's son. Okay, so once again, he still looks at Dragon, and looks at Dragon in the highest regard. All right. So I think that the Gorosei, yes, he's gonna be there. He's probably gonna be doing some crazy shit. But Dragon is gonna swoop in, and Dragon is going to be revealed to be at the top of the hierarchy. Okay? Now, I don't know how long that's gonna last, and I don't know if that'll be able to be changed once they figure it out. But I think that Dragon is going to definitely be here in Egghead. He's gonna swoop in, for one, to be the counterbalance to Saint J. Garcia, and then two, to save Vegapunk. As much as I want Luffy to be the one, or we all want Luffy to save Vegapunk and take Vegapunk, so on and so forth, I just don't believe that Vegapunk has a place on Luffy's ship. There's already a track record, a past history between Dragon and Vegapunk. So boom, let's do that. So I'm very, very, very concerned about what is going to happen with Dragon and Kizaru, Luffy. I want there to be, so like listen, right? I think all of the Straw Hats deserve their get back against Kizaru. Zoro needs to have some get back. Yo, before I continue on, I need everyone in here to like the stream, please. Everyone, please, please, please like the stream. I would appreciate it. I would appreciate it. And then let me actually read this comment. Nicholas Alexander, appreciate the $10 donation, brother. Hopefully Oda portrays the admirals equal or around the Yonko, because I want a full Luffy versus Kizaru fight. I want Luffy to get a from the beginning to end one-on-one fight with no interference. Now, see, I'm not mad at that, right? I'm not mad at that, but I do. As I was just saying, Nicholas, I do believe that some of the Straw Hats are due their get back. They're just due. I think Zoro needs to slash Kizaru a bit, or I want there to be something between Zoro and Kizaru, like there was with Kizaru and Beckman. I want all of the Marines to acknowledge the Straw Hat strength. Giving them bounty raises, yes, that's one thing, but actually seeing it right there in the flesh is a whole different ball game. It's a whole different ball game when they see that, when they see it. Like, I can only imagine, like, Kizaru seeing Luffy using advanced conqueror's haki, Luffy or Kizaru seeing Zoro using advanced conqueror's haki, or not even Kizaru for that matter, the Marines. The Marines, to see them at their full extent in the flesh. Like, I need to see it, because Luffy hasn't had a real encounter with, like, the Marines. Obviously, like, he's had encounters with the Marines, right? But I'm talking about an encounter that's, like, big, that's impactful, where they're like, hey, man, that dude, y'all need to watch out. Since Marineford, and obviously Marineford had long-standing effects on Luffy's reputation and how the Marines looked at him. And we've had bits and pieces of Akainu seeing the bounty posters and seeing Luffy, seeing all of that. But Luffy has not come into contact with the people that made him go on this 2-year time skip since Marineford. And those people that I'm talking about are Aokiji, Kizaru, Akainu, though, like, people like that. Obviously, he ran into Smoker, and, like, there's conversations to be had about Luffy and Smoker's relationship and what may happen, what may not happen. But I want Luffy to run into these people that had my man crying, that had my man ready to throw it all away. I want Luffy. I need to see Luffy in the Straw Hats with I just need to see that. I need to see that face off. I hope Kizaru is, like, not trying to say nothing. I hope Kizaru comes in there as soon as he sees Luffy, he teleports over to him with a light speed kick. That is the type of energy that I need. Okay, and then the same from Luffy, same from Zoro, same from Sanji. I don't want there to be no talking. I just want them to see each other, and then they just go immediately balls to the wall. Like, yo, y'all already know what's up. Y'all the ops, we the ops. Let's handle it. I don't want to hear no conversation. Yeah, Trippy, I read the chapter, bro. Like I don't want to hear them talk. I don't want to hear anything like that. The same type of time that Kizaru was on whenever he pulled up in Sabaody, I need him to be on that type of time whenever he sees them now, because guess what? They're much more formidable, and they can stand to they can do so much more than they could back then. And then after after a set, so what I can see kind of happening, right? Like I said, Saint Garcia, he's gonna be worried about killing Vegapunk. Okay, so if there's something like where he's just going after Vegapunk and Luffy and the Straw Hats then realize that, and then Luffy tells them, "Hey y'all, I got this. Go save Vegapunk. Go help Vegapunk." Okay. And then so that is like the precursor to the Straw Hats getting away from Luffy and letting there be that 1v1 with Luffy and Kizaru. Bro, I love it. And then let me say this as well, okay? I don't want to see Luffy go into gear second. I don't want to see him go into gear third. I don't want to see him go into gear fourth. I want Luffy to straight up be in base the same way that he was fighting Kaido whenever he's fighting Kizaru. I need that because Kizaru is like they're gonna underestimate Luffy because they're not gonna know. But I mean, they see what's on the bounty poster. So like, obviously he has a different form. Obviously he has something up his sleeve. But the fact of the matter is that Luffy could not even touch Kizaru, could not touch Aokiji, could not touch Akainu, could not touch a lot of these people that were at Marineford, and now he is arguably stronger than all of them. Okay. So what I need to see from that is Luffy going mano a mano with Kizaru, and then then you start building the dialogue. Kizaru saying something like, "Oh, Luffy, you've gotten a little bit stronger, Mugiwara," something like that, and then Luffy like, "Oh, you don't even know the half of it." So, I need this man. I Yo, Carter. Yes, yo, you are absolutely correct. He went Looney Tunes for Lucci, and I'm not saying that he's not gonna use any of the gears, gear fifth, anything like that at all, right? What I'm saying is that I kind of wanted to, like, because Luffy fought Kaido in base for so long, that should be the standard now. So like, you remember whenever Goku was like, he was chilling, and then he goes, "This is Super Saiyan 1," and he puts up a finger, transforms to Super Saiyan 1. Then he goes, "This is Super Saiyan 2," and then I think he goes on to say, and I can't remember who it was against. I don't remember if he said, "Now I'm gonna show you something that I never showed anyone before." I believe it was against Fat Boo. Yes, because Goku was Super Saiyan 2, and then he transformed into Super Saiyan 3. So yes, it was. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's my childhood right there. That is the childhood coming back to me. So yes, I hope that it's something in regards, like something along the lines of that, with Luffy and Kizaru, or Luffy, like, just in general moving forward. I need this man to fight in base until he feels like he needs to pull out the stops, until he needs to pull out, pull out the rest of the stuff, right? I think that Luffy just did that to Lucci. That was like more so a showing of like Luffy's power and showing just how strong Luffy is in regards to, what Lucci may be, right? So, man, I cannot wait, bro. I really can't wait. I need to see this. I need to see this man Luffy going bananas. I need to see him going head up against Kizaru, and and I listen, I just need to see it. I need to see it. I need to see it. All right, man. Let me get some people in here. Yo, I'm doing good. I'm doing good, Dream. How y'all doing out there? I need everybody to like the stream. We got 112 people in here. Only got 65 likes. Let's get that up to 100. Please, 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 please. Um, Bro, All right, let's see here. If y'all want to invite, just let me know. I know I need to get Wallace in here. Gotta talk to Wallace. Gots to talk to Wallace. Let's see here. Let's see here. Get my nigga Barter in here. Wallace.
Yo, Matt, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, man, I can hear you. What's good, bro? Hey, man, Wallace, talk your
Yo,
shit.
man!
Talk your shit, bro.
Yo, bro, man, this is the one. This is the chapter. This is the best chapter and not a close time skip, and it's not close. This I think Oda genuinely wrote this chapter for me, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh my fucking god, bro. Bro, I was like,
It's
oh
beautiful, isn't it?
man. Bro, Matt, so like a few days before, I made a random tweet saying, bro, imagine if fucking Kobe had his own fucking battleship battle bag. And they Oda gave him one. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, bro. That
Bro.
I think the use of the flashbacks, bro, to not only
Oh,
to highlight like Garp and Kobe's relationship, but to just show like how far Kobe has come, and like doing things that like these top tiers in the series have been doing. Aokiji, Garp. I think that is amazing. I think is I really
bro, it's
I
bro.
I couldn't have asked for more. I couldn't have asked for more, man.
I
Like
literally couldn't. I literally couldn't. Oda's basically telling you this is the future of the Marines.
literally.
Like that dude right there with Kobe is the core. It's over, bro. It's literally over. It's literally over. There's nothing no one could say. Like literally nothing no one can ever say to downplay Kobe ever again. It's over. It's actually over.
And then like people talking about, oh, Kobe only does this to inanimate objects. Like, bro, people need to look at what Pizarro is saying. Pizarro like commented about how much the attack hurt him. So man, I just I really appreciate Oda for this chapter. This chapter
Bro,
was a
and the
lot.
best part is, I'm not gonna lie to you, like the Kobe stuff had me going crazy for like 2 hours. But then for that ending with Garp is fucking insane.
Thank you. That's what I've been saying, bro. Garp is the
Like
goat. Like laughing
that
like
shit
that
was
in that
for
situation.
that fucking ice spike out of his chest, I was like,
I know.
holy fucking shit.
I kid you not. I kid you not. I was reading this chapter, and when we got to the honesty punch, like honesty impact, bro. I was in tears, yo. I was so happy. I'm like, yo, this is the kind of scale of feat I've been needing to see from Kobe. Like I knew he had it in him, but to see just the whole flashback of everything, like how much work Kobe put in and you see the faith, right, that Garp has in Kobe. He's
It's
like, you may not believe in you, but I believe in you, little nigga. Go ahead and do this. I'm like, oh God, like it's, it moved me, right? So, but
it
this
moves.
chapter, whew, I'm still getting chills, bro. Like oh man, like I remember the last time I read a chapter, I've been so giddy, bro, because it's like, it's been a long time coming, especially after last chapter, because I can't lie, I love how good natured Kobe is, but he can be a little bit too naive sometimes, and the fact that our boy Garb had to be impaled for that made me feel some type of way. Ain't gonna lie to you.
And niggas was ready to slander Kobe, but for me, I was like, it's in his personality. Also, he's about to get snuck by Shiryu, and I think we all agree Shiryu is stronger than him, and he was also invisible. So I didn't really take it
Honestly,
like a negative.
Well,
honestly,
well,
okay, so
bro,
this is
the
going to be yeah, go
my
ahead.
my thing with the Shiryu sneaking, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, okay? Didn't Rayleigh, whenever Rayleigh was explaining observation hockey, he said that this is how you can track enemies that you can't see.
Yeah.
Yes,
So that would include invisible enemies, right?
yes.
Wait, but I'd argue like Kobe, because he was focused on civilian, you could argue like he wasn't looking for Shiryu or someone like who's gonna be invisible.
Okay, that's
That's
fair.
what I argue. It's
Yeah,
kind of like
that's
No, that's
that's
fair.
that's
That's
what I
fair.
feel
I
like
took it
with
the Odin thing. Like Odin got shocked by Momo, and then his observation, he wasn't focused in that one moment. He's about to get stuck.
yeah. And that's what I think with observation hockey. I think it's very, especially if you're in the heat of combat, it's very selective, because
Yeah.
you could argue like Luffy should have never been tagged by that needle from Flambe, but he was focused completely on Katakuri, so it
Yeah.
worked. So I feel
And I
like,
think,
yeah.
yeah.
No, you
I
good. Go
think
ahead.
Oda even went further to like highlight how much Kobe cares about saving people. When with the beginning of this chapter, where he's like, "Oh, what are you gonna do? The boat can only take two people. He's gonna get off the boat."
Yeah,
Like,
I just want to say this real quick because I'm seeing this in the chat in the chat. People are saying like this is a Zoro like level feat from Dressrosa. I would honestly argue that
No,
this
this is
is
greater.
like better because Zoro needed the King's Punch to
Oh,
to clean up to clean up
yeah.
the rubble. Zoro was doing clean slices of the golem, but Kobe destroyed this
massive parts of it.
Also,
like from the
like
inside
the
out.
size, dude. Look at the size alone, bro. That hand was probably the size of the entirety of Pika Plus, because it's not just it's coming straight from the island
It's
to
coming
the
from the
sea.
center, yeah, from the
Yeah,
center of the
from the
island.
center of the island to the sea. So you have to keep in mind, like, the size of that is way bigger. Do you see? Like,
Also, wait. Also, I don't know if y'all remember when we first saw it, but we saw Moria's ship parked on at Beehive Island, and that shit looks small as fuck compared to the massive skull.
yeah. So this is a different scale. This is not. It's not
Yeah, it's
comparable.
this is actually amazing, and like to not only like to not only break the hand, do what he did to the hand, but to
But
also
have the damage
damage,
travel through the,
yes, to
yeah.
damage Pizarro as well.
And
Yeah.
the skull. And the
That
skull.
Literally breaking his
shows.
Like,
hand. I mean his
Pizarro
arm.
got pieced up both by Garp and Kobe this
And
chapter.
Kobe.
Both of them.
I'm not gonna lie. I also like the Groot catching all the rubble, so he still looked like decent as well. I really like that.
Oh yeah, Groot's looking good, but I think with that now, Groot is like, oh, so that's why he calls you the future of the Marines. I bet.
Yeah,
I
like
Because he was
think
like,
Bruce
I didn't
cares a
know
little
you
bit
had
too
that kind of
much.
power.
he
in
learned
you.
his
Like,
place.
what?
He learned his place, man. He can't be the
He
pink mama.
cares too much. Bro.
He understood his levels to this shit.
How
Yeah, like
many
He
his level
Focus
understood
on
the pecking
training.
order.
how
level
many
six.
non-admiral Marines are stronger than Kobe?
Oh God, not many, not
Non-admiral.
any, not
Probably a
any.
couple, right?
How
Probably have a
many
couple.
I,
how many non-admiral Marines are stronger than Kobe? So,
if
What
we're
about
being
those
um,
dudes who was supposed to be admirals?
Momosagi and Chiton. Those
Momosagi,
They
two.
should be stronger than
Chaton,
Kobe still.
maybe Smoker, depending on.
no,
But
no, yo, Matt, I
Bro,
was just about to say,
Let's
I
stop.
don't think
I'm
the
just
only
saying.
way.
It,
No,
it,
No,
man,
no.
it
Okay,
no,
so
no,
here's
Come
the
on,
no.
thing.
man.
depends.
Come on,
The only
Smoker.
So
way.
Listen.
Smoker's,
No, no, no,
bro,
no, no.
Smoker's three times
So
speaking
here's the
now.
thing, right? I
He's
think
older
the
now.
main issue. I think the main issue with Kobe is his mindset, his mentality. Because like in this chapter, you see that if he feels that people's lives are in danger, he can tap into that. But it's like now being able to do it on command when you're fighting
Yeah.
against somebody where you need to, channel in that strength. If he's able to tap into that regular, I don't see Smoker standing up to him.
Smoker's not beating him now. What do you mean?
That's what I'm saying. But I'm just stuck in the mindset because
Yeah,
some people
I get that.
they're
I get that.
dogs, but they can't bring that out of them
Yeah,
when they need to. So that's
Kobe
how
needs
Smoker could
Kobe
sneak up on him
needs
like that.
Kobe needed someone to put the battery in his back. And I think with Garp going out like this is gonna force Kobe to basically be who Garp wants him to be every
Yeah,
second of the day.
Yo, I
but
think this shows us that back in Amazon Lily, um, Kobe could have done way more than he would have shown. He was
yo,
just
he
too.
held back,
He
He
man.
was
was.
too.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
He was too
absolutely.
hung up on what he
Save
was
niggas,
supposed to
bro.
do. I think he
Co-
could have got a few hits on Boa if he
bro,
wanted to,
Kobe was too
for
worried
sure.
about the citizens and
Exactly.
you
about
know the thing about Kobe.
about
And
his
he let himself
comrades.
go, which was like what we all thought he did. Like what he didn't just straight up got beat up and then just was like, I'm here. It's just one Marine that got beat up and left.
You see how Garp is a goon, right? He's always ready to throw hands when necessary. I think Kobe is the very opposite of that. He's like the hands is gonna be the last resort. If we can find a way to amicably resolve this, let's do it. If not, then we're still gonna keep trying until it's like absolutely nothing else left, and then okay.
Yeah.
So
Well, I'm not gonna lie. This chapter continues my agenda. Kobe would have beat Boa.
That's
I'm not
what
gonna
I'm
lie to you,
saying.
man.
Listen,
He
honestly,
would have beat
now
Boa.
that's
now
what
we
I'm
have
saying.
we have more of a stake to say that now because look at
Yeah.
what he just did. Like that level of devastation, bro. Like what the
Stop.
fuck, man?
Him being the only one not getting turned into stone was for a reason. It wasn't him just being a bum and no one did
No,
nothing.
he's too pure hearted.
That's what
That
I'm
dude is
like.
just too wholesome. There's no way he can turn that dude into stone.
I'm
At
not. My
least not
Well,
favorite
yet.
I
part of
don't
this
know
as
about
well.
all that, but you know.
My
He
favorite part of this
is.
as well, bro. Niggas on Twitter was telling me, "Oh, Blackbeard took Kobe," and who's that fucking drunk nigga on the Blackbeard Pirates?
Oh, Vasco shot.
Yeah, Vasco shot was fucking giving Kobe. Oh my!
No, no.
Oh,
Hey, yo,
the images,
that's
man.
sick.
The
That's
images they
sick.
gave me, I couldn't, bro. I couldn't. I
Hey,
couldn't.
Vasco
They gave
shot
him
Mode is
like
not good at
Yeah,
it
no, no, that's
anymore.
fair. I'm
like
not
told
saying
niggas,
it's like
man.
guaranteed. I'm just
Kobe
saying
gave
there's two
himself
different
up
effects.
to
Black
save his
Garp has the
niggas. I
black one,
told
and
Hey,
niggas,
then
and he's
Willie,
the
come
one
join the
Yo,
doing it.
stream.
yo.
I ain't gonna lie.
Alright,
Wherever
I got
Virgo
you.
is, Virgo, you need to have a conversation, bro.
No, it's not a conversation. We need an intervention because he seems like he has a vendetta against Kobe.
He got some. I don't know what he got against him. And Bow,
Yeah.
I don't know where Bow is. He probably
You know,
celebrating somewhere
so
right now.
something, right? Because people keep saying, like, I've heard, especially after last chapter, the way people were upset that Garb got stabbed on Kobe's behalf. I heard people making bold statements like, "Yeah, I don't think Kobe's ever going to amount to anything in this iteration of the story. Probably in two piece, he's going to do something." It's like, are you dumb? He's literally one of the only few characters who has maintained like enough relevance throughout the story since the beginning to warrant this, like having his story explored properly, because it's like a parallel between him and Luffy. I don't understand how people don't see that. And this chapter, man, listen.
Yo, so what's it called? I just want to say, Trippy is in the comment section. Trippy said, "Y'all know Kobe used advanced conquerors, right?" So
He
listen,
did.
I'm gonna say that he did, right? Because it looks it looks damn
It
near
looks
the
very
same.
far away. I don't know.
It looks damn near the same of exactly what Garp did, even with the hand motion, so on and so forth, right? The only thing that I will say is, like, because of the rubble breaking down, I'm trying to see like the black lightning.
Okay.
and that's what I would say.
So
I think that's the biggest indicator of Conqueror's hockey. But
if you
like,
ask me, right,
yeah, go ahead.
personally, if you ask me, that's ACOG, right? The reason why I don't want to jump to that just yet is because of something that was said in this chapter that I think is very relevant to Kobe's character. When he said, I'm not a talented fighter. I need to put 100, 200 times as much work as everybody else just to be even in the conversation, right? Somebody like that, like super hardworking, I'm like, I feel like his hard work makes it so that he can do things that are similar to people that are born with like innate fighting talent and
I
abilities,
love
which
it.
and me too, which is what I usually equate with people that have conquerors. Because like even Kaido said,
Hey,
it's
somebody in the stream
only
said that there's some static from someone. Just
Yeah.
yeah, there is static. I don't know where it came from.
Yeah, I hear it too. I don't know.
well, now I don't hear it.
Maybe I don't know if it was. Oh, okay.
Oh, it was
Um,
Wallace.
yeah, it was Wallace. But so I was like, if he had to put in hard work to achieve this, I feel like for somebody like him, it will be made a bigger deal if he unlocked Conquerors, which again, because I'm a Kobe stan, I want him to have it. Like I'm gonna give it to him, but just objectively, I can't say 100% for sure it is. But like I was telling you in the comments earlier, like, I know at the very least, right? At the very least, it's got that Rio sauce on it. That's
Oh well, yes,
that's the bare minimum.
at the bare minimum, that's
Yeah,
Rio.
yeah,
That's the second version of Rio that Luffy
yeah.
was
The
trying to learn.
penetration one that just goes, yeah,
Exactly, exactly.
yeah,
So like just and I want people to like think about this, right? Any so anytime it's shown like Luffy advances in a hockey technique, we go see Kobe and we see Kobe do something very, very similar.
yeah.
Yo, y'all seen that tweet about how Conqueror's hockey has the sound, but when it's not, it doesn't.
What
With the
tweet?
anime, man, I don't know, bro. I really don't. I don't
No,
be
I'm talking
following
about
the
like
anime
on the
closely.
panels.
Oh, you mean like on the panels, like the
Because like
sound
whenever
effect?
you see Yamato, Roger, Whitebeard, Zoro, when they use it, there's a sound effect next to it. But whoever doesn't, it's just the lightning.
Please. Nah, that's inconsistent. All the
I
time they
don't
don't
know,
always
but that's
put
what I'm
their.
seeing.
No, I know what you're saying. I heard people say that
I
before,
don't
but
have
if you go through the story, you can clearly tell that that ain't always the case. Just saying.
I gotta see more
Hey
panels.
man,
Is what I'm
listen,
sure.
listen, bro, listen. All I know is this is I would dare say that this is one of the most impressive feats in the series too.
This is what I
What?
thought
I'm
we was
right
about
there
to
with
get
you.
1059. Where was this at? No.
You
Who?
know now when I
What do
see
you mean
this,
from
how,
Kobe?
no, I mean no, just in
In the
general.
entire
Understood.
just in general, bro. Like this is impressive as fuck, especially when you consider how strong people think that Kobe or people thought Kobe was.
Hey man, if you let me
Yeah,
back
So
this up,
so impressive compared to expectations.
Well,
no,
yeah.
it's very
no,
Kobe.
known
no,
for
no, no,
sovereignty.
no.
I,
It's
It,
I
very known for
the
sovereignty. That's all I'm
feat the
saying.
feat is impressive on its own, right?
Oh,
mhm.
But when you factor in how weak people originally were saying that Kobe was, for somebody this weak to be able to do something like that, then it goes up. But then we're pulling hairs at that point because I mean I thought that Kobe was bare minimum commander level. I figured Kobe could beat some commanders, give or take.
No, wait, that's actually a
Initially,
good
I
question.
thought the
Wait, man, that's a
same.
good question. Where are we putting Kobe now? Like, where are we putting Kobe now?
I mean I had Kobe in my top 30, bro. Like, and remember I got shit for that.
but when
If you,
most people put Kobe in the top
Now you
30, they
feeling
put him like
vindicated.
30 or
hey
29. I
Matt,
think it's gonna
if
go up
I
from there.
if I told you take Zara high div, what'd you say? What'd you say? Just hypothetically.
You said
What?
if you told me that Kobe takes Zoro high diff,
Hypothetically, what would you say?
uh,
I say it's a mid diff right now.
I would
Narrative
say
text.
I would say that it is a mid to high. I'm gonna lean more to mid though.
Yeah, I take
Yeah.
it. I take it.
Are,
I take
like, are
it.
y'all
Wow.
talking
No,
about Kobe
I'm
winning
gonna
I take it.
well, but this is the thing though. This is the thing, right? It's like now at this point, what do you guys think that
Oh my
Zoro would
god.
take? What do you think Zoro would take? Like somebody like Cracker, somebody like I don't know, like the second commanders.
Oh
Or
no, he's probably low to mid diffing them.
you think he's low
It
to
it,
mid diff and Cracker?
Right
Yes.
now,
it
Right
yeah.
now, yes.
With
Okay,
ATLC right
okay,
now,
that's
yeah.
fair. That's
That's
fair. So
it's a matchup based thing for cause
no.
Cracker bad
I
matchup
think
for
in general,
Zoro.
like
Yeah,
if
Cracker
you're not
is a
like
bad
if
matchup
you're
for
not
Zoro
YC
too. But
one
yeah.
right now, I think Zoe just mid to at most.
okay, so if
That
you say
that's
if you're not
crazy.
mid diff, or you say if you're not YC1 at least, then Zoro mid diffs you.
Yeah,
I can.
That is
like the
Yo,
crazy.
highest,
I
but
just realized
the
something.
highest Dofi, Jack, Queen, Cracker, Smoothie, and all them niggas taking Zoe at most is mid diff. They're not being Zoe.
Yeah.
They're
That
not
is
taking Zoe high.
crazy.
They're not taking Zoe high.
That is wild.
Because wait,
I
Matt,
thought I said
I think we
YC.
all agree the gap between like YC1 and YC2, and then you fact
What
that Zoro is now stronger than that,
Yeah,
what
he
is the
is.
gap to
and
you?
he's Zoro. So I think you gotta give him that tax as well.
No, I want to know what's the gap between the first and second.
It's a big gap.
It's actually pretty wide.
It's a tier.
It's
tier.
what it's
Like
wider
They're
than
not on
you'd
the same tier.
expect
They're not on
based
the
on
same
what the
tier.
story tells us. Because
Okay, okay.
so this is the way I look at it, right? Real quick before you
Yeah,
go.
go ahead. Go ahead.
We're looking at the Beast Pirates, right? I like to believe that the difference in overall just fighting ability between Zoro and Sanji is not that fucking wide, okay?
I think
Sanji,
that is exception.
yeah, Sanji embarrassed Queen. The only reason why Queen even netted as many hits as he did is because Sanji was tripping about himself. He's like, I don't know who I am. Like this German modification is affecting my mind. The moment this man went Ifrit jumper, it was over. Right? It was a low diff. Like when
The,
you went to that mode, it was done.
the,
Right? He packed up that man Queen.
But
So
you know
this
the
is
only reason why Sanji touched this man is because he literally went to the girl and Sanji literally heard the fucking floor creaking. Like, you know that, right?
bro. This is the
that's all
best.
circumstantial. He still would have done the same thing.
This is the best way that I can explain. Hang on. This is the best way that I can explain what I think the gap is between YC1 and YC2. Is that the YC1? So like Zoro, Ben Beckman, Sabo, they're closer to their leader than they are to the commander.
The number two.
Yeah, than the number two. That's the best
Yeah.
way I can explain it.
I don't know about
You
that.
cannot
I
tell
don't know
me
about that.
Katakuri and
You,
Smoothie
Back it
are
up.
close
Wait,
in
Matt. You gotta back it
combat
up. Back
skill.
that up, man.
Okay, back it up. Back
I
it
don't,
up.
I
I
don't
Back it
know
up.
if
Back
he's
it up.
I don't know
closer
about
to
that
Luffy
one,
than
Matt. I don't know about
Sanji
that
right
one.
now. I don't want to be that guy.
Okay,
Matt, I think
let's
the gap.
just break it down, right? Let's just break it down. Look at Katakuri and Smoothie.
I would say that Katakuri
okay.
is definitely closer to Big Mom than he is to Smoothie.
Okay, nah, that's too far, Matt.
Look at
Nah, I
Marco.
don't know
Look at
about
Marco
that.
and Josu. Mind you, Josu lost their fucking arm. Look at
No,
Marco and
y'all
Josu.
are trolling right now. Y'all are trolling right now. We're
It's
gassing
not
it.
trolling.
We're
It's
gassing
not
it.
trolling.
Yeah,
Just look at the story, bro.
The gap between Katakuri and Big Mom is 10
It's so
times bigger than the
wide,
gap between
bro.
Smoothie and Cat. What are we talking about?
Bro, the
Man.
category himself straight up said, even if all of us jump Big Mom together with smoothing them next to him, we can't beat her, and she didn't
Wait,
know right state of
when
mind.
did he say that?
They
Those are
said that when
the
they fell
tea
off the
party
cake.
when she was like crying.
Oh, when she was going crazy? Okay,
Like, bro,
Yeah,
like,
when she was going crazy,
okay.
they said even
Yeah.
if we jump her, we cannot beat her.
yeah.
It's Big
But
yeah.
Mom.
I do
Okay,
agree.
okay,
Like
okay,
the
okay,
gap
okay.
between
Here. I'll back my statement up. So when I say that, I'm talking more so the right hands. So the people like Rayleigh, people like Zoro, people like Sabo, people like
You
Beckman.
probably throw Ben in.
They are closer to their captains, to their leaders than they are the commander that is below them.
I don't know about that one because
Okay, that's fair.
I still see Zoro. From what we see, Zoro and Sanji look hella comparable, and especially on Onigashima, with Sanji with the healing and all that extra crazy stuff, Ifrit and all that. Then we see Luffy cranked up by 39 levels when he got Gear Fifth, and on top of that, he was doing all this wild stuff with Gear Fifth, grabbing lightning bolts, storing them at Kaido, like lifting up the ground, making the rubber, turning Kaido himself into rubber. All that stuff, nah. Zoro's way more closer than Sanji. You can't even argue
Actually,
technically
yeah, he probably
that
is.
So
That
do you
Zoro can
so
even.
what diff do you think that Zoro and Sanji goes to? You think it's extreme? You think it's high? You think it's
Oh, it's
mid?
impossibly extreme.
Oh, it's extreme diff for Zoro and Sanji.
Yeah,
Zoro and Sanji would be extreme diff. King and Queen would be extreme. Like Katakuri and Smoothie, since we'll know exactly all Smoothie stuff. Katakuri for right now, got it. I just say high, mid or high for right now, because only thing I see Smoothie do is get some liquid out of some people, do a guest show. That's it. That's the only thing I really see Smoothie
I
do.
mean, I
But
don't think that the gap is like too big between Zoro and Sanji. I think Zoro's stronger for sure, but I don't think that the gap is like just this
yeah,
crazy big
but
wide
so
margin.
one thing I do want to get straight, right? So right now, if we were to rank Kobe in the Straw Hats, I know we got Luffy, Zoro, Sanji. Then after that,
I'd probably say he
we
beats
got
Jinbei.
Kobe, Jinbei before Kobe. Interesting.
what?
Okay.
Yeah,
I would say he's probably weak. Taking my bias out the way, I think he's weaker than Jinbei. But I think the gap between him and
I,
Jinbei
I
is
I would say him and
small.
Jinbei is
small.
extreme high diff fight. That's what I would say.
I agree. I
Okay.
agree.
What?
What?
See, oh man, I guess
I
the
can be
honesty
honest before
impact
I heard.
is messing with my mind right now because
Yeah,
I'm just trying to
I try to take the
think.
bias out of it, Because if it was with bias, shit, Zoro, watch out.
No,
That's
no,
just
no,
me.
because
That's just
yo,
me.
he coming
That's
for the
just me.
Zoro spot. That's insane. I mean, I love it. I love it. I really do. But I'm just thinking, like, just in terms of sheer devastation, like destructive power. I don't know if I guess Jinbei might be capable of stuff similar to what we just saw, but
What
that's
with Demon
crazy, man.
Breakfast? We know the moves the man got. The man
Oh,
is
I
like
mean,
a
yeah, he got moves.
the
I'm just
man is a
saying, right?
horse.
No, no, no. Listen. Yeah, I'm never gonna be one to question the big man's moves. We all know he got moves. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is the level of devastation of said moves is it comparable to honesty impact? That's what I'm questioning because I don't think I
Yes.
don't think I don't say yes like that, nigga. You ain't seen anything to
No,
firm.
no. I'm saying yes because think about it. How many times? How many times did Jinbei actually hit Who's Who? Jinbei, only thing he did was throw Who's Who on his head. Did one demon brick fist and the fight was over. And he got jumped by this man's entire crew. And he took them out and then technically hit this man twice and the fight was over.
I don't
He
disagree.
hit
What I'm saying
he
though,
hit
right, is
Obalo's
that
hand
I mean,
and
but
Obalo
no need to
killed.
think
we can't
about the thing
compare a
about
fight with
Jinbei, right?
Jinbei and Who's Who to a fight to a hypothetical fight between Jinbei and Kobe. I
Yeah,
mean,
because here's the thing, right? With
Yeah, we
Jinbei,
can.
a lot of what no no no, a lot of what Jinbei does is technique. If you notice, he never emphasizes destructive capacity. It's more so the fishman karate, and in conjunction with his haki, he's like these are techniques that are supposed to hurt you. So that
yeah,
means
Corey, the
he
chapter's out.
like he can hit you in ways that's going put you down for good. That don't mean he can just obliterate you if he wanted to. You know.
Yeah, but that's your fighting style. Everybody got different fighting
I
style.
mean, you're right. You're
Magellan
right.
is just
That's what I'm
poison
saying. It's like,
you, and it's not to overpower you. It's just the one little piece of poison hit you. I got you. I'm gonna
yeah,
win battle of attrition. That's Magellan the whole ball game, battle of
yeah.
attrition.
He
Luffy is
definitely
a
Can I
pump.
post links in your chat or should I just DM Corey?
You could post it in the chat. I ain't tripping.
Oh
Okay.
man. So y'all have Gene Baby for Kobe. I bet he at least he's
Of
moving up.
course,
He's moving up in the ranks. So that's
Kobe is
good.
Frankie level.
Oh
What?
hell
I
no,
know.
Let's
hell
start it.
no,
Okay.
hell
See
no,
now.
hell
We're
no,
gonna start
hell
that
no,
right
do
now.
hell
We are
no.
going
I don't know
Hey,
about
hey,
all that,
Wing,
boss.
is Frankie doing a strong right in doing this though?
No,
Huh? Frankie not
Frankie's
doing
even
the
kind
strong.
of hacky,
Bro,
Frank,
bro.
Frankie not even
Frank.
doing this with a fucking radical beam, bro. Fuck is we
No,
That's
talking
yeah,
what I'm
no
about?
radical.
saying. Where
No.
is this like?
Okay. This is why I'm saying this. For one, to me, from what I've seen from the story, Avalo, you got somebody like Who's Who. Both of them on similar levels. Just as Blackbeard got 10 commanders, don't mean all 10 of them is first, second, or third commander level. I want people to comprehend that one before I even go on with this. Just as you one like you 7 commander, don't mean that you that far up like you going blow for blow a cracker. That's impossible. That don't even make sense for the sake of the story. That don't even make sense. Then on top of that, look at how both of them did. Kobe did one honesty fist. Boom. All right, it messed up Avalo's arm. This crap hurt. That's right after Garp popped this man in the face with a galaxy whatever. He hit him in the
That
face.
still doesn't negate the
No,
fact of what Kobe did, Wing. We
I
not
know it's
Wing
not
Wing
negating that.
we not talking about the bro, Wing. Is it or is it not impressive that Kobe was still able to hit Avalo Pizarro's main body?
Yeah. Like through all that rolling shit.
Through all of that,
Also,
he
understand
was able
something,
to
right,
hit his main body, bro. You and
dude?
that's why the feat is so impressive. It's not
Truthfully,
that it's not that because quite frankly we don't know how much damage it was. We don't there's no way for us to
Yeah,
quantify that.
because he did that in
yeah.
midair. He didn't even
But
have ground to stand on. He was in midair and he swung, and that's what that
yeah,
did. Like, let's not downplay this. Like, Frankie,
I'm not
let's have some
downplaying it.
respect for Kobe, bro. No, I can't let you
I
say that.
am
I
that.
can't let you
I
say like Frankie.
Why?
Like,
Because
no.
I think that
Frankie came
Kobe
out of time skip strong as a flying six.
I think
That's
that
not
Kobe.
disrespectful.
Okay,
He's not
so
commending them.
bro, Kobe came out of the time skip as strong as the flying six as well.
I know that's my point. Both of them look like they came out of the time skip at the same thing.
No,
But
Because
no,
but
Kobe
you know
grew
the
since
difference
when?
is that so listen, bro. I'm saying that I don't think that Frankie could defeat a commander.
okay,
I think that Kobe can.
Yeah,
what commander Kobe be?
Jack,
Yo, if you put
How?
nigga.
bro,
No,
if you
I
hit
Bro,
that
no.
can't
nigga with
believe
bro,
what you're gonna say after
Tell me
this.
how. I want to hear this one because I
if he
seen
hit
Jack
wait,
literally
wait,
go blow for blow with the Dukes for
wing,
hours
wing, wing,
for
wing, wing,
days on
wing,
end.
wing. If he hit that nigga with 2 impacts, it's over. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, cool. And Jack slit this man throat. It's over, man.
I'm
Right?
gonna be honest. I think Sulong got the whole community tripping because the Mink are weak.
Whoa,
What?
whoa, no, wait,
Yes,
The
yes.
Dukes
And
are strong. The Dukes are
listen,
strong. The
listen,
Dukes are strong.
listen to what I'm saying.
You tripping?
How high? No. Hear me out. How high do y'all rate Perospero? And this man was joking around with
I think Pearl's
Nekomamushi
strong.
for a hot minute while he was in Sulong.
You
It took both of them in Sulong to
well,
gang up on an already somewhat weakened Jack to put him
Wait,
down.
but Paris Spurs like
you
Paris Spurs the
you
strongest at the Commanders in Big Mom's crew. It's not bad.
Okay, so we're talking. So look, no. Think about this, right? Think about
you
this in
know
terms
what you
of
just said.
no. Think about this in terms of who's relevant in terms of strength, right? You got
Okay.
Katakuri, you got Smoothie, you got Cracker, you got Snack, and then after that, we're
Okay.
talking about Perospero, and that's the guy that one of the boss minks in Sulong was struggling with. I keep
He
telling
was
you,
never
you.
struggling against him in too long. That is a blatant lie.
No, it's not. It's not
Yeah, it is.
because
Not to
Perospero
say
even
it's
said "Oh, I'm lucky that your thing ran out, so now I can finish you off." And then he did the
hey,
thing that he always does, where he
yeah.
talks too
So
much, and then he
he's
paid the
not
price.
and I'm trying to tell you, after so long, do you remember what happened on the ship? When Carrie literally told everybody what happens when you go so long? You're immediately drained of any and all energy. You have to recover. That's why Jack literally was
That's
peeing off.
fine. All I'm saying, right? All I'm saying is that we see these dope transformation, and we know that the Minks are a warrior tribe. Just because you're a warrior tribe doesn't mean that you're that strong. It just
Oh,
means that you can
okay.
defend yourself. Like, mind you, people
But
like
that don't take away the fact that you immediately get drained of any and all energy.
that. No, that's fine. But what I'm saying is, while you're in that mode, put in work. We saw what's her name, Carrot in Sulong. She was very agile and everything. She didn't body anybody, and that's fine. But what I'm saying is, don't
Sure, the
let
one was
the
beating Pearl
reputation. No, let me
Sparrow.
finish. Let me finish. Let me finish. Don't let the reputation that the Mink are a warrior tribe, and don't let that transformation take away from what we see from the story. Yes, they're strong, but in the grand scheme of things, when we're talking about the top 30, they're not there. They're
Yeah,
just
they
not.
are. What are you
Okay,
talking about?
if you think they are, I don't know what to tell you, because the show, like, nobody has Perospero in the top 30. Meanwhile, he's out here
Okay.
embarrassing the Minx. Like, what?
So,
He told
so,
told
so
Wanda
I
and Carrie to go chew on some grass while they were in Sulong. What are we talking about? Like, what are we talking about?
no, he told that is a blatant lie again. You literally misremembering the story. He
Ay,
told
ay,
Carrot and
ay.
Wanda go and eat some grass, chew on some grass and stuff after the moon got covered up.
No, but they
And they got
started
out of
fighting him in
no.
Sulong. You forget it.
Let
They,
me go.
I'm not,
Let me go.
yo, somebody fact check this for me, because I don't want to be
I'm
having this back and forth when I'm the one lying. But I believe that they started
I'm
fighting Perospero
oh
in
my
Sulong.
god.
But honestly,
They
right?
started fighting them in too long. Yeah, you're correct. They was winning in too long. Then the moon went away. And Sparrow literally said, I got lucky that the moon went away. Y'all too long disappeared.
But that's the thing though. Like, how long two of y'all, they're supposed to be like warriors? How long does it take for you to put down Perospero, who's technically not that
Oh,
strong in the
so now
hierarchy
we
of Big Mom Pirates? Huh?
hold on. At first it's one
Nah,
thing.
listen,
Like they
bro.
weren't strong enough to do it
I
with even with too long. Then when I clarified that no, they was beating him in too long, it
Were they?
literally goes to
I don't remember seeing that.
yes,
At what point were
they
they beating him? Like, did we cut back to the fight, and did we see them
yes,
have
they
the upper hand over him? I don't remember that.
bro, you literally hear Sparrow talking about they had the upper hand, they was about to beat him.
No, he
Then
never
all of
said
us
that. He said, "Oh, I'm lucky, you guys." Like, he never said, "Yo, we're
why would
actually
he
whooping
say
my
oh,
ass."
oh okay. So why would somebody say they're lucky if they
That
fighting
means
two other
because they were
people?
having their hands full. It don't mean that you were beating me, because if you're beating me, I would be on the ground now. I wouldn't still be talking. But
You can
here's the thing.
what are
Here's the
you
thing.
talking about? Luffy getting beat by Katakuri. He
Wait,
wasn't
wait,
on
wait,
the
wait, wait,
ground.
wait,
He was
wait,
getting
wait,
up.
wait. What's the argument? What's the argument? What's the argument?
You literally
No,
just
no,
said
no.
something
So
that makes no
basically, what I
sense.
said, right? What I said was, like, at some point the topic of the minx came up, and I said that I personally believe that they're, in the grand scheme of things, fairly weak in comparison to the people that we talk about in terms of, being relevant when you're strong. I don't think the minx are that relevant, and so we're having this so back and forth. But honestly, if I'm being honest, right, this chapter is all about Garp and Kobe greatness. I want to keep it at that, because I could see how the conversation can get derailed
Yeah,
very
I was
quickly.
just
Yeah,
gonna
I
I
don't
was
want
just
to.
gonna
like,
interject real
bro, we,
quick,
we
and I
left one.
was
We left one. Let's
yeah
leave one.
I was just gonna
We're
interject real
greener
quick,
pastures, man.
Yeah,
and
we're in better places. We're in better places.
all I was gonna say is like, just in regards to y'all's conversation, and then we can move on to something else. If the Minks could retain their Sulong form, I would have them in the top 30. But
Wait, Teddy.
I
I think the static is you, Teddy.
Is it me?
I think it might be. Wait, try muting your mic. Try muting your mic, Teddy. Oh, wait, is it you, Matt?
is it?
Yeah, I
Nah,
think it
I
might be
hear
you,
it.
Matt.
I hear it.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
Nah, that's not me.
Yeah, it wasn't me. I don't know.
It was Brian.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Yeah, but if there was some way that the Minks could retain that Sulong form, then I would have them in the top 30 easily.
Hmm.
But I don't think, like, I'm trying to think what my top 30 look. I don't think any of the Minks, like Neko and Inu, are stronger than like Rob Lucci.
No.
No.
Uh, I don't think they're stronger than majority of the warlords.
No, especially like
You
crocodile.
are disrespectful, Matt. You are
How?
disrespectful.
He's
How am I
spitting facts.
disrespectful?
Leave him alone.
Yeah, Matt, the Minks aren't top 30. They're not top 30. But I
Yeah,
wouldn't say
I
weak
wouldn't.
though.
I wouldn't say that they're
I
top
wouldn't say
30.
they're weak though. I wouldn't say
So
they're weak.
in
Yeah, I'm not gonna
in,
say that they're
in
weak, but I don't think that they're top 30. Like,
I
so
agree.
so in
I
their
agree.
base forms, you can fight a third commander to a standstill. But when you go in your souped up form, aka Rio, I mean
mhm.
not Rio, Long, you beat them and like with the quickness. Now I'm not even talking
Hey,
about when they
Yeah,
Wing,
yeah,
jumping.
but
Wing.
wing the caveat is the Sulong form. Like when they were fighting against Jack, on Zoe, yes, they were able to fight against him, but they weren't able to damage him.
Exactly. He allowed himself to get
They
hit.
said that yes, we were able to fight, we were able to defend, but we were not able to do anything to
Anything.
him.
Yeah,
And they were
and
taking
They
especially said
couldn't
that they
turns.
were like
they
he
couldn't
was the main
defeat them.
problem.
No, no,
Yeah,
no,
I
no,
know they
no.
couldn't defeat them. I get it.
Okay. They, and mind you, Wing, keep in mind of this as well, right? They were switching when they were fighting him. So it's not like
Yeah, I know.
it's not like
Them niggas was taking turns.
yeah, it's not like Inu and Neku were both fighting him for equal amounts of time, or that they were fighting him like long standing time with
Yeah, if
no
it was
breaks
1v1, they were getting
with
packed
no breaks in between. They were
quickly.
taking breaks in between fighting him, and he was fighting a fresh fighter while they were fighting somebody that was worn down. So they weren't able to do anything to him. They weren't able to finish him off. They weren't able to defeat him.
And he didn't even use his hybrid form. Oh Lord. Oh
So
man.
so all I'm
We don't know
saying,
exactly what he used. All
Yeah,
we
you
know
can
is they
say that.
fought.
You can actually say that.
bro, listen. For me to
Yeah,
be able
that's
to
true.
put them in the top 30, I think the top, like the gatekeepers for the top 30 are like
Like Lucci.
the commanders. I think
Ooh,
the
not even.
commanders are the gatekeepers for the top 30.
I
Me
think so
but they
too.
personally.
Yeah.
beat him in a fight. That don't make
Yes, and
sense.
that is with the bro. That is with the Sulong Wing.
But
Yeah.
that's the part of their moveset. That's
How,
their powers.
bro? But
When you gonna take it
Yeah,
away,
but it's temporary.
how often do they get to fight on a
it's
full moon, Wing?
Matt. It's not a case of how often you get to use get to have a crap on the full moon. If that is a part of your abilities, your
Yeah,
moveset.
and
Once
if
a
they get
month,
caught,
nigga.
Wing,
knowing
if we
Once a
if
wing
they
if
month.
get
wing
caught,
if we
Does
did
it.
wing if we did a
Exactly.
hang on wing if we did a versus matchup with the Minks, right? Then something that you would have to put into the versus battle as like as a sidebar would be they're fighting at night on a full moon.
yeah, you have
No,
to
you can
specify the
you
criteria
can know
that they
you can
get
literally
access
be
to the
up
full
there
moon.
and you can straight up say, all right, Minks, they fighting Jack them again. If the night if they literally fighting Jack again, right? It can literally go into the whole thing of, well, since they fighting Jack,
Oh,
it's gonna be like 12 hours again. If they doing the whole switching thing again, nighttime will pop up eventually. Oh, it's a full moon because we
What if
know
there's
they
no
literally,
got
full
like
moon?
literally,
6 moons.
What
literally.
if there's no full
When they
moon?
pulled
What?
up on Zoe,
What if
when
there's
they
no
pulled
full
up on
moon?
Zoe goes against your argument because guess what? It was night and day and everything, and there wasn't a single full moon, and they got packed. That's the
No,
thing.
they
That's
said
the
it was
problem.
cloudy and they couldn't see the moon. That's what the
Bro,
whole
That's
bro,
problem
fine.
was.
bro,
That's why.
Wing,
That's why we
What?
say. That's why
Wing.
we say
Wait a
it's
second.
circumstantial.
Yes, the full moon is
So
circumstantial.
what?
The
Not so what? It's
hang,
circumstantial. Period.
That's part of it.
The full moon is
Yeah.
circumstantial. If you were to do Saiyan Saga Vegeta versus someone, you would have to add you would have to add the
Don't do this,
circumstances,
Matt.
bro. You would have to add the circumstances of a full moon, or Vegeta has a full moon. Like
No, I don't. Because
all I'm saying,
Vegeta can make one on his own at
Wing,
any point in time.
Wing,
He
But the
showed
Minks
Goku
can't
that
Wing,
do that.
broad
That's the
day.
Wing,
point. The Minks
exactly.
can't
The
do that.
Minx
That's the
cannot do
point.
that.
The
So
Minx cannot do that.
and then once again, if we were doing a versus match, like if we were doing Otaku Battle Dome or something like that, one of those reputable, like if we were actually having a versus stream,
Like a
where
tournament like that.
yes, like a tournament like that, and when people were bringing up their points, so on and so forth. before we actually brought our facts to the table, we would have to we would have to outline all of the circumstantial evidence. So for instance, right? Like let's say that let's say that we use Jinbei in a versus battle, okay? Would there be would they be fighting near a body of water? That would be something that you would have to write in the circumstance because, like you say, Wing, Jinbei is stronger when he's in a body of water, is he not?
All fishermen are.
Okay, so if you want to give Jinbei his best chance at fighting against someone, then and we're doing a hypothetical battle dome style versus match, then that would be one of the caveats that you would have to put in there. And all I'm saying, my bad, Barter. Hang on, real quick.
Yeah, go off, King.
And all I'm saying is that with the Minks, you would have to say they're fighting and there is a full moon for us to factor in their Sulong form. That's all I'm saying. Yes,
okay.
Really.
Okay, Matt.
Hang on, let Carter go. Let Carter go. Go.
Sorry.
Nah, I just want to ask what the argument is right now. I just joined in.
Okay, Carter. We're at a standstill right now, and we need to get off of this. Honestly,
We really do. I tried.
Wait.
we're
I got a question for you, actually.
hang on. Let me explain to Carter real quick. So
Okay.
what we're talking about is where you would have the Minks at on the top 30, right? So I said that I think that the Commanders are the gatekeepers of the top 30.
And I said that the Minks are mid
And-
and Sulong is living rent free.
And Wing is saying that the Minks defeated a Commander, right? So that they should be in the top 30 based on that. And all we're trying to say to Wing is that if you were to do like a versus style matchup, like where we bring facts to the table, where we're debating on versus matchups, for us to factor we can't just automatically factor in Sulong form in a fight or in a versus match. You get what I'm saying?
Why can we not?
Because we would have to assume that there's a full moon.
Thank you.
Okay.
So I gave an example with Jinbei because Wing says that the fishmen are stronger in the water, which is a fact. So if you want to give Jinbei the highest chance, you would say Jinbei is fighting near a body of water, or the fight is taking place near a body of water.
I get what you're saying. I don't think the Minks are in the top 30 because literally all them niggas did was beat Jack. And what is Jack? But
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Jack is barely in the top 30. So
Wait, is Jack even top
they
30?
beat Jack barely.
bro, Jack is Jack
So
is.
they-
Jack is the
barely
most
beat-
durable
I don't
fighter in
even-
the story of One Piece.
I don't even
Jack's
know.
not top 30. Jack's not top 30.
I don't even know if Jack is in the top 30. Honestly, I
He's
don't
not
think I
in the
would
top
put him there.
30.
He's
But
not
I have an
anymore,
old-
but shout out to that nigga
I
because he's
have an old
durable
top-
as all hell.
Let me find it.
This nigga's just a tank. That's it.
He's
A
a
tank
massive
with no attack
tank.
power. Like, yeah, nigga, you can get hit all day, but like, what damage can you do while you getting hit? Nigga, none.
Yeah, that's
Niggas
true.
fire.
Really? That explains why he cut Ashra Doji, right? Yeah,
He
exactly.
cut Azra
Please.
Doji.
Congratulations.
Kinemon
Yeah.
Kaido. What are we talking about?
Yes, Kingdom Hearts stronger than half the people y'all be talking about.
You
So
know
what's
what?
your point?
I forgot I'm talking to Wayne, bro. You got it, King.
Yeah, thank you, Carter. I forgot y'all don't like to give people their props unless there's somebody y'all like, right?
Okay, so Matt, your 30 for last year's top 30 was Dofi. You got Jack over Dofi?
Wait, mine?
No, for Matt.
Yeah. For me, you said
Yeah, do you have Jack over Dofi?
no.
Then
No.
there's no conversation.
Yeah,
There's no point.
I think Dofi's stronger.
There's no point in this. But the question I was gonna ask,
But some
you
people
niggas
would
was-
tell me that I'm crazy for having Jack over Dofi.
I would tell you
for having-
Jack on your top 30.
Dofi over Jack.
Yeah,
Nah,
people
that
would
makes
say that
sense.
I'm
We don't
crazy for
talk to
having
dumb
Dofi
people.
over Jack.
Matt, we don't talk to dumb
Why?
people. Ignore them.
Wait, what'd you say, Wing?
No, I'll just go say Matt's list ain't like the end all be all definitive top 30 list. Just let
Wait,
you
actually,
know.
wait. Let me check who Matt has top one. Then determines it. Oh shit, Matt didn't give me the full list. Fuck. And Matt, who's your top one?
Dragon.
Dragon, of
No,
course.
never mind.
You know him. He's a revolutionary.
Never
head.
mind.
Throw the list out the window.
Actually, wait, Matt, who's number two? Who's number two?
Bro, we're not about to go through the whole man's list.
Wait, I just want to know who's number two.
Nice.
Number two.
Stop it. That's a
I'd
trend.
say Shanks.
See, if you had said Akainu, I would have respected you, but nah, I can't anymore.
You said you would have what?
Man, you funny. Respected you.
I would have,
your list would have been
the NRBO, but
Man.
nigga said Dragon. Get out of here, man.
Man, you funny.
What you mean? Get out of here, bro?
Shanks-
Dragon
Shanks
is
top
that, bro.
one.
Dragon is that nigga, dog. Like what?
Why are you still holding out?
Akainu merchant. That's what he says. Akainu.
Bro, y'all realize Dragon was the first person in the series that we ever seen with an island level feat? Y'all realize that, right?
Kobe better, bro. Kobe better.
Kobe better
No,
than who?
beyond
Oh,
beyond
I
Island
have a
level.
question. I have a question. Do you think Dragon has a battleship? Bag?
Do I think Dragon,
Dragon
what?
got what?
Do you think Dragon also has like a battleship bag, like a Kijin Dragon and Garp?
No.
Nah,
But
I
he
don't think he
can.
has a
Battle-
battleship bag, but I mean, if he was punching
He
a
can.
battleship, he definitely could. Like, come on, man. Do you see this nigga?
I don't
Look at
know,
this.
man.
Look at this
I gotta see
background.
it
Do you see this
believe
nigga?
it.
This
Battleship
nigga's
bag.
crazy, bro. This nigga has a
gotta
tattoo on
see
his
it.
face, bro. He got a face tattoo.
Yo,
Yeah.
that means he's dumb as hell. What you mean, man?
Nah, bro. That nigga got a face tattoo,
No,
bro.
that nigga look dangerous. I'm
Bro.
sorry. If I
Well,
saw
Matt,
somebody
Matt,
like
what if
Dragon
that's how he
in
became
real
a
life,
rev?
I would run.
Huh?
What
Have
if
you seen that?
what
First
if
of
that's
all-
why he became a rev? He couldn't get a job because of face tattoo.
No. First of all, if we know anything,
He had the
in
face
anime,
tattoo before he became a rev. Cut it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why that's why he became a rev. He couldn't get a job.
Hey, man, get out of
No,
here.
it's not. No, it's not even that. First of all, we all know that in anime, people that have a mean ass widow's peak, they're menaces. Look at Vegeta. All right, like this
This
man
nigga
Dragon
gets
is a
folded
problem.
every fight.
Don't. Yeah. At what?
Vegeta gets folded every single fight.
No, he does not. He
Bro,
does
I
not.
don't know.
Hey, you
No,
better
he
time
comes
out.
in,
Hold-
right?
Matt,
He
Matt,
comes in.
please.
He's
Matt, please, don't
overpowered,
say
and then
that.
he gets
Please.
a big head,
What?
and then
What
he
you mean
gets
don't
folded.
say nothing?
Don't say that. For one, watch your mouth when you talking about the Prince of All Saiyans. My dog did not get whooped every time. Goku never beat my dog in a one-on-one. Last time I checked.
Yeah.
So-
Even in the
But-
most recent movie
So
that came
check
out,
yourself.
they just threw straight hands. And guess who won?
You gonna take
Prince
that?
of
You
All
gonna take that
Saiyans.
Mickey
Yet
Mouse
again.
W? Because he looking
Oh,
nigga win.
so it's Mickey Mouse when somebody set up rules like Weeks and say, all right, just pay the
That's
base
insane.
form. See, this is what I like to call people, you're being biased because you don't like when the person that you don't like comes out and get a
Hey,
dub in the
you know what, Wing? I'm with you on that. Don't
Why was that
disrespect the
nigga
Prince
mad?
of All Saiyans.
Why was that nigga mad when he came back to fight Super Boo? Why was he mad?
Cause Goku here in Super Saiyan 3. Tell me, why was Goku training?
So,
And
On his way to
also,
No,
So you
I
telling
have,
me
I have,
Mickey
I have this
Hold
theory,
on.
right?
Hold on. So tell me why Goku was training on his way to Namek. What was his main purpose for training on to go to Namek?
you said, why was he
Bro,
training to go to that?
wait.
Yeah, why was he training to go
Wait, what
after
are
he-
we
when
what
he
are
was
we
on his way to
doing?
Namek?
What are we doing? What are we doing
That's
right
a
now?
very good question,
What's
man.
up?
What's
What's
good,
up?
Bow?
Hey,
Deep
yo,
ass voice,
wow,
nigga.
wow, what's good?
What's
Going on?
poppin', boys?
Hey, we chilling, man.
Yo,
we
man,
chilling.
Wayne,
We having a good old day.
like,
today.
like we not finna do this Dragon Ball Z shit right now. We not
Yeah,
doing
not
that.
right now.
Ah,
Not right now.
We're not
Not
doing
right
Okay,
now.
okay. All right, I respect it, man. I respect your
I
stream
wanted
and all that.
to ask you guys something, because this is one.
Wait, Teddy. I'm probably gonna get to wrapping this up in a little bit. So I want to know what y'all niggas think of Egghead, the narration at the end. Like what are y'all what are y'all's expectations? What are theories that y'all are thinking right now? Do y'all think that there's gonna be another party that shows up on Egghead? And how do you see the confrontation between the Straw Hats and Kizaru playing out?
I remember seeing a Blackbeard ship pulling up, so it's about to be complete pandemonium on Egghead right now. And also, JD's grandpappy is going there with Kizaru, so I'm expecting nothing but greatness, man. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen, but it's about to get crazy. My only concern, not even concern, but it's just like little annoyance of mine is the fact that they haven't found a way to deal with the Seraphim yet. Last time we were there, So I don't know if they found a solution to that. I hope they did because it's been ongoing for a while now. So
I got a question. Who is Blackbeard the only person we haven't seen recently from the Blackbeard Pirates?
Yes.
no, what
Um,
about Lafitte? Lafitte and
No, we ain't see Lafitte. We ain't
I don't
see
think we've seen
what.
Katarina Devon either.
We ain't see
yeah,
Katarina
yeah,
Burgess.
those
A
two.
couple of
We
them.
ain't
Yeah.
seen them.
Half his
I think
commanders not around.
I think that Lafitte and Katarina Devon are probably with Blackbeard right now.
Yeah.
On their way to Egghead.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, so you think
And I
Luffy
Blackbeard's
doubt,
and
going
I
to
doubt the
Blackbeard
Egghead
Straw
now?
meeting
Hats.
right now would be insane.
Wait,
I
what'd
doubt
you say,
that
Bao?
No, I was asking. You think Blackbeard's going to Egghead right now?
I don't
Ye-
know.
I mean, we
See,
saw the ship.
yeah, we seen the ship, and
Yeah, but
that's
we saw the ship,
assuming.
but that doesn't mean that Blackbeard's going
Right,
with
right,
them
right.
necessarily.
That's assuming
That's
that
why I was asking.
Blackbeard. That's assuming that Blackbeard is on the ship. If
Yeah.
if I were to guess, I would say he probably is. Like, because we got to see what the rest of the Blackbeard pirates are doing.
Sure.
Or maybe this is like when we do see Blackbeard, he'll finally have run into Caribou.
That's possible,
So
but like
I
the
think
only
that's the
problem
two.
for me
Go ahead.
with that is that if Blackbeard is there, I don't see a world where him and Luffy don't cross paths, and it's not like on site for Luffy.
Oh yeah, yeah.
wait,
Like
so
as soon as he sees
What?
Blackbeard, I would assume Luffy would immediately try to fight Blackbeard.
Oh
You
yeah.
think
That's
He still
that's
got
my
that
thing.
He
PTSD.
didn't try to
you
fight
think
him, but he
so?
didn't get mad when
Yeah.
he heard from him in Dressrosa. He heard
That's my thing.
Blackbeard on the
If
Dindin Moochie, and he was A-okay with him. He didn't care about it.
Yeah,
Only
because he
person
heard him
care
over the
about,
Denden Mushi. He didn't see him
yeah,
in person.
yeah, just cause you hear him over the Dindin Moochie, like we also know with Jinbei. Remember how when Jinbei said Akainu Luffy stop what the hell he was doing, hand on chest, motherfucker.
Well, I
He
agree
didn't do that. He
that
didn't
there's
do. He
more
didn't do
tension
nothing like that
between
for. He did
no,
nothing like that for
because I agree
Blackbeard.
that there's more tension between Luffy and Akano. I agree, but I'm saying it's way different if you hear a nigga's voice and you see him in person.
that's
I
true.
think if
Not
Blackbeard
really.
is
Yeah,
on that
I
ship,
feel the
I think if
energy will be
It's
different for
completely
sure.
different energy.
I think if Blackbeard is on that ship, then honestly, I don't even see Luffy. I don't see Luffy and Kizaru having any type of interaction if
No,
Blackbeard is on that
Nah,
ship.
nah,
I
nah,
just
nah,
had
nah,
to.
nah, 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 nah,
I think
Man
those
is
Straw
like,
Hats and
nah,
Kizaru
I
have to
need
have an
them to
nah.
interaction.
square up.
We
I
we
need
we shutting that down immediately.
Straw
Imme-
Hats and Kizaru have to have an
Say none of that
immediately,
interaction.
though.
bro.
I
At
think
the
Kizaru will
very
run into Zoro and Sanji. I don't think he'll deal with Luffy if Blackbeard is on
bro,
that island.
No, bro.
listen, bro,
They have
listen,
lore. That they
listen.
have history that they need to scrap.
I would rather Kizaru run into with the scenario you gave, Mr. Barterson. I would say that 90% of fans would rather have Kizaru just run into Luffy than him run into Zoro and Sanji. If he only ran into Zoro and Sanji, I would take him not running into any Straw Hats rather than doing just that.
I don't know about that.
Me personally.
I don't know. I'd love for him to run into Zoro and Sanji or Luffy. Either one is good enough for me.
Bro,
That's what
I'm
I'm
just
saying. So
saying.
you just said
and
90% of
any
fans and 3 niggas told you you're wrong.
listen, okay, that's fine.
That's what I said. To me,
any interaction
that's it.
interaction with Kizaru and with the Straw Hats and Kizaru, Luffy has to be there.
Yeah, I feel like
I
after
feel
that
like it would be.
Nah,
from Sabaudi, you guys.
I think he has to be present, but I don't think that he
for
has to
what?
fight him, especially since Jay Garcia is here.
Oh, you know what
I
would be
think
so
that's what Luffy's
saucy?
going to be taken care of.
You know
Well,
what would be so
I think that
saucy?
Dragon's gonna be taking care of him, Bao.
Oh, you think,
Ooh.
nigga, what the fuck?
what?
Yo,
Dragon
yo,
taking-
wait,
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 No.
wait,
So
wait,
listen, right?
Yo.
Listen. Let me explain.
This is really about to be married for.
So
nigga.
I
What the
think
hell?
I think that Jay Garcia, I think that the only thing he is gonna be trying to do is kill Vegapunk. I don't think he's gonna be worried about the Straw Hats because that's for Kizaru to do. Now, obviously, I don't think Vegapunk is gonna die here. I think that Dragon is gonna come in to save his boy.
Oh,
because
like that. Okay.
because like just go back to the beginning of the arc. What the fuck reason did Vegapunk have to call Dragon? Like, yeah, hey bro, I'm about to die. And then you got Dragon being inquisitive on what was this mysterious weapon that destroyed Lulusia Kingdom, and he named Vegapunk. He said, wait, I know Vegapunk wouldn't create that, or I know Vegapunk's not behind that. So maybe he's going to Egghead for answers from Vegapunk as to what that weapon was that destroyed Lulusia, and in the midst of that, he's gonna see, the Jay Garcia, and it's smoke. Like, what's up, nigga?
Wait,
I
Matt,
like
wait,
the
Matt, Matt, Matt.
idea,
Is
right? I
Dragon
like the
Kid is
idea.
Bubblegum? You think
No.
Bubblegum?
I think this is a one man thing. I think this is
Just
Dragon.
Dragon?
But
Just
then
Dragon.
I
I
wonder
think he
about
would
the
bring more
logistics
though.
behind
I
it,
thought he
right?
would bring more if he's coming up.
Wait, say that again.
I feel like he would bring more than just himself if he's trying to save Vegapunk.
Nah, because he's
Especially
not.
when he knows.
Nah, he's not on bullshit, right?
But
And I don't think I don't think that it's being reported as to what is actually going on Egghead. All Dragon knows is, okay, this nigga Sabo came and told me that there was this mysterious weapon that destroyed a kingdom, and then my boy
But how does he
called.
get there on time though?
Bro, he has a
Yeah,
wind
that's what I'm saying,
Logia.
bro. He
Oh, so
cannot
you
fly
think it's
that
that
fast,
fast?
bro.
Fam,
Nah,
how does he
man,
get
literally-
anywhere?
He's
The
not
man
He
got
has
the
a ship.
Bro, Matt, hold
Bro,
on.
he is
The
not
man
that
literally
fast.
flew to Logtown. Y'all know that, right?
Bro,
He
he
literally
is
flew
not
in the
that
log.
fast. What are you talking about, bro?
Bro,
No,
what?
so-
Wait.
so
What you
let me
mean
get
he's
something
not that
straight.
fast?
Bro, Matt,
Hello?
Yeah, but
from Ivanka's
even
Island
okay,
all the way
wind
to
is still
Egghead
not that fast
in an
compared to
hour?
other things. But
Based on what you telling me, a top tier can move at the speed of light or relative to the
Fam,
goddamn speed of light. But you
even
telling me
wait a
motherfucker
second.
can't
Wait a
goddamn
second.
go
Wait a
across
second.
the
Wait a
Atlantic?
second. I just
he's
want you niggas.
arguably faster than Dragon.
I just want you niggas to remember this, right?
Do
This
we even know how
nigga,
far Dragon is from Egghead?
this
That's
nigga
what I'm saying, too.
This nigga Shanks had multiple encounters with Kaido, and still made it to Marineford in time.
That's Shanks though. He's an anomaly.
What the fuck you mean
What
that's
the
Shanks?
fuck? Yo,
How
chill
is
out,
Shanks
chill out.
my
Now.
point.
Bro.
That
You-
is crazy, dude.
How is
That,
Shanks
Bro,
that
you
is
playing
crazy,
fake.
dude.
Bro, that nigga
That
Shanks
is
was on a
crazy.
boat.
How
Yeah.
is
Bro,
Shanks
the
Okay,
man
wait,
is
no,
out here playing fake.
I'm just no. The reason no. Wait, hear me out. The reason why I said but logistically doesn't work is because as it's happening right now, because everything that we're seeing in the the current Egghead arc is happening at the same time. So at the same time that Saturn and Kizaru are pulling up, Sabo is still talking to Dragon and everything, and the stuff that just happened with Garp and Kobe is happening right now. So that's why I'm like, how does that make sense that it would be there already when all of that stuff is happening at the same time? That's
Unless
the part I'm like
Vegapunk,
doesn't make sense.
Unless Vegapunk gave him like a teleporter.
That's
He's
what
not
I'm saying. That's literally the only way because
no, it ain't
of-
no teleporter, bro. No,
So-
this
so hold
nigga
on.
is gonna get there.
logistically
What?
doesn't make sense
that's
though.
straight up, man.
So you can
That's
move as
crazy.
fast as so you can move as fast as the wind, but you can't get across like the calm belt and get over there to the like New World.
Bro, listen.
You can fly,
I think you
but you
niggas.
can't get to New World.
I think you like y'all
Okay, so how
be
much
down
time-
in hang
I
on
just have a question.
y'all
I
be
just have a
down in
question,
Dragon
bro.
and stuff, right? Y'all niggas be talking down on Dragon, right?
I'm not
Cool.
talking down.
No.
Don't
Listen.
include me in that, Matt.
Listen.
Okay.
Just
I'm
real
talking
quick.
down.
Just real quick.
Okay.
Just real quick.
Okay.
Right. I need you niggas to remember that whenever the Straw Hats were coming into Logtown, they weren't there yet. They were coming into Logtown, and Nami is telling them niggas, "Yo, I had no idea that there was gonna be a storm. This is an anomaly. There's no way that there was gonna be a storm." Okay, so that tells you that Dragon, the way that Dragon is moving is free flowing through the air, or enough to where he can impact the climate, where he can bring a storm with him. That is all I'm
That's
saying.
fine. Wait,
I
that's
just
fine, but he's
have one
not
question,
that
and then I won't press the issue. I just have one question. How fast are you saying he's traveling from Kamabaka Queendom to Egghead?
Bro, I'm not quantifying how fast because I don't know how far. I don't know how far Kamabaka Kingdom is from Egghead, but what I do know is that Kamabaka Kingdom is in paradise and Egghead is in the New World. What I am telling you, okay, is that Dragon is gonna get there at one point or another. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna be at the end of the arc. He's gonna be on Egghead.
All right.
And just remember, remember who you heard that from.
I remember.
No, because my thing is like if he shows up, like let's say like how Garp showed up at the end of any zombie type shit. I'm fine with that, but like him showing up like mid fight, I just can't see it. That's all. And it's not even me trying to slander Dragon. Like I'll say this for anybody. Like I don't know if these things are the Flash, bro.
Instant transmission, bro.
Instant transmission.
I mean, bro, we hardly see that nigga traveling on a ship. That nigga got to get around somehow, some way. He always got this big ass cloak on. Look like that nigga be flying.
That's the problem, man.
Matt,
what's up, William?
You know how you can end all this? Hey, everybody in here, even in the chat, I just want you to answer this one question. How the hell Dragon grabbed Sabo when Ivankov and everybody else is literally on the ship?
No, he can fly.
Well,
we agree with you. Wait, we agree he can fly.
No, I'm just saying Sabo needed immediate medical attention. Immediate. Zipped over there with the quickness, hey, help the kid out. I'm just saying, if you going that fast, plus on top of that, what Matt was talking about earlier with Nami, man, this crazy storm, this got to be an anomaly or something. You go to the manga, not the anime. When you see the aftermath of when Dragon was doing all this crap, you can actually see the storm reached out to the edge of the calm belt. They literally had to pretty much go up reverse mountain to get away from Dragon.
Yeah, that is a fact. That is a fact, bro. That storm, that storm was not just exclusive to Logetown.
I don't know, man. It feel like a breeze to me. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
It feel like you hate
it. Yeah. And guess what? Dragon gonna get to Egghead in a breeze.
Yeah,
man. We'll see, man. We'll see.
And I want to see everybody else that's talking trash about Monkey D. Dragon. I want to see you front and center when he put the paws in somebody.
I'll give you the dub if he shows up. But if that nigga fucking teleports in, bro, come on, man.
Bro, he's not gonna teleport in. When have we ever seen anything like that happen in One Piece, Wallace?
No, my thing is, because, bro, if Vegapunk is his ally, right? I would assume Vegapunk has given him some shit.
No, you know? Vegapunk is his boy. That's his guy.
Wait, Matt.
That's his nigga.
If you were Vegapunk and you knew that the world government could one day fuck you over, you wouldn't give Dragon a little, come save me when I need help?
No, I don't need to. Oh, this nigga has a Winlow gear. What am I gonna do?
Bro, you think Dragon... Bro, y'all act like Dragon could just pop from any part of the world and show up.
That nigga has a Winlow gear, bro. We don't know the extent of that at all.
I suppose.
That's all I'm saying.
This nigga Dragon get more.
I'm just saying he did blast Bucky with a bolt of lightning.
Hey bro, listen, this nigga Dragon is that nigga. That's what I need y'all to understand, bro. He is the main character's daddy. That's his dad.
He is. And we respect Dragon. We respect Dragon.
I don't think you do. Going off what I'm saying.
I don't respect Dragon. I don't slander Dragon. I don't slander Dragon.
Bro, I don't know how you don't, bro. Like Dragon probably, okay, like aside from Luffy, I would say that Dragon is gonna be the one with the nastiest Conqueror's Haki in the series. Even above Shanks. Even above Shanks. Even above Shanks.
Trash until he does something.
He's trash until he does something.
He already did something.
He already did it. Thank you, Wing.
Matt. Oda loves Shanks. I can't say that.
Oda what?
He's gonna be a monster though. He's gonna be a monster. He's gonna be strong. He's gonna be a physical monster like Garp.
Bro, he's top 5. He's top 5 at least.
I agree. But he's just 5. That's it.
Yeah, okay, nigga.
Bro, y'all gotta put some respect on the man's
Yo,
name.
and Carter,
What-
you know what? Carter, we gonna have a neck to neck. We gonna talk about Dragon.
Hey, yo,
What
and
And I'm
the
gonna
next to
tell
fuck
you,
next
he's
does
is
that
trash.
mean,
insane.
man?
Shout
And
out to
calling it a
Grits.
neck to neck is crazy, nigga. What
Nah,
are we
shouts
doing?
out to
Ain't you still
Drits.
streaming?
Oh,
Yeah,
next,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, I'm still
that's
streaming,
serious.
but
Yeah,
shouts
I
out
was
to
like,
my
what the fuck
yeah,
is nigga Matt talking about, man?
shouts out to my nigga Drits, neck to neck.
Neck to
Hey,
I
neck.
don't want to have no neck to neck with
Y'all
you, nigga.
niggas, y'all
No,
niggas know that nigga Dragon
took
got a
that back
thick
from
neck.
the
Cut
fourth
it out.
You
century
finna get a
vault.
neck to neck, nigga.
Yo, bow, bow. I
Yo.
need yo, bow. You
talk to
good,
this
bro?
nigga, Bow. Talk to this nigga, Bow.
Hey,
No,
man, out
nigga.
of
Hey,
context is
hey, hold on,
that's
hold
crazy.
on. Barter, you cannot say talk to this nigga after he says I'm finna get a neck to neck. You
Talk,
can't do that.
talk to that nigga,
Carter,
Bow.
let's go,
That is
nigga.
crazy, bro.
Talk to that nigga, bro.
Like, what is these niggas on?
Neck to neck. Oh man.
Yeah, bro,
Y'all boys
we gonna
tripping.
have to have this conversation about Dragon, bro. Cause like I don't know, I don't understand why you niggas disrespect my nigga like this, bro.
No, nobody
I,
No,
disrespected
we
him.
don't.
I
We
just
just
I'm gonna
think
pop
Bro,
he's
on.
trash
don't
until
include
he
me in
does.
that.
Wait
Dragon
a
is
second.
top five,
Wait a second.
undeniable.
So Mr. Barter, you say that Dragon needs to do something. Do you feel like Mihawk needs to do something?
Oh
Yes.
no. Oh
That nigga
no.
too.
Why?
Give a fuck what your bounty is, nigga.
Why?
Fight.
Why does Mihawk need to do something?
The nigga the world's strongest swordsman. How many swordsmen has he actually boxed against that are
Bro, he's
reputable?
the only
Ooh.
nigga in the series alive with a black blade.
Bro, he
You know
found
what
that
would be
shit, bro. He
cool
found it.
because Marge brought this up in one of his videos. It would give more prestige, I guess, to the title, and it'll be more understandable why Zoro is vying for it. If we saw, it didn't have to be anything extensive, right? We could just have like a little flash to Mihawk in Ruskaina, and there's just a buddy of swordsmen right outside his castle because they came to challenge him for the title and they all failed. Like it'll just need
That.
like a visual
Literally
like that,
that.
where you don't even see
Bro,
him in action, but
bro,
you see that you're
bro,
like, oh, he's really that
we
guy.
literally
Like,
saw swordsman coming from Impel down, like with Luffy the bar, literally saying, "Hey, Mihawk, you probably whooped us before. Now we got upgrades since we Kamabaka and all that other stuff."
oh come on, they
1-1.
didn't
Stop!
look
No,
like that was
no,
quick.
no. Do not give me that. You literally just said a bunch of people trying to fight this man. They got whooped. Mihawk
Okay,
did that
so
in
what I mean,
Marine
no,
Corps
let me
with
finish
no
because
fucks
I understand
Oh,
what you're saying. What I mean
okay.
is like there's a different impact when you have clown-looking fools talking about let me go challenge, and when you have just a bunch of bodies laying down because Ruskaina, that place looks scary already. So when you see like the visual is different, it's more impactful. That's what I'm talking about. That's why like some of the people in the story, one of the reasons why we may not always need feats from them is because the kind of portrayal we got from them was impactful enough. Like we just need to see Shanks walking on the ship once and cracking it to know he's that guy. He just
Hey,
barely clashed with Whitebeard, and we're like, we know he's that guy. That's what I'm saying. It's like, yes, there have been instances in the story where like you said, in Marineford. But first of all, I don't even like referring to Marineford when we talk power scaling because that
It's
shit
toxic.
is so inconsistent.
It's
And
toxic.
It's
and
not.
it's toxic.
It's not inconsistent.
It's super
People
It
just
is.
don't like to
It
go
is.
by
You
it.
know it is. You know it is.
It's not
Like
inconsistent.
nigga,
That's ridiculous.
What's
Crocodile
what's
Crocodile should
what's
never stand up to
what's
Dofi the way he
inconsistent?
did. But he did. Like
Hold on.
it's
What?
inconsistent as shit.
Hold on. So let me get some straight. Crocodile stood up to Dopey and they was like, "Hey, join me." No, you join me. I'm finna be leader. No, I'm finna be leader. That's inconsistent too. Egotistical people talking about I want to be at the
No,
top.
no,
Of the
no.
Nigga,
There,
what the
no.
fuck?
In terms, no. I
What?
never said the character. No,
What?
the characterization is consistent. What I'm saying is
Okay.
not is the power scaling, because
What?
what that moment made some people believe is that they're standing toe to toe, they're on equal footing. When we know that at that point, if they were to scrap, Dofi would have embarrassed Crocodile because Haki.
We don't know that. For one, we don't know that.
Yeah, hey yo,
This
man.
nigga said we don't know that. That's
We don't.
Listen,
You know how I can tell you we don't know? What happened in Alabasta? Toy around with Luffy killed, toy around with Luffy killed, toy around with Luffy killed. Oh, let's do this. Let's negate over half this man's powers. All right, Luffy, now you can fight him. But all of a sudden, it don't make no sense. When Luffy literally pretty much when he threw the water on Crocodile and he was fighting him. What are
How
you
did that
talking
make his
about?
powers?
He
How
didn't-
did that make his powers? Actually, you know what?
what?
We're going to.
Did you literally just ask how the water negate Crocodile's
No, it's
powers?
fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I got actually before we end this, I got a question for y'all. Where do y'all think the Marines go from here? Now that Garp is like dead or captured, like what do the Marines do?
Still
what
sitting in the office.
I mean,
Oh,
they
gonna
have
have to
they
cut
have
it
a
short.
future. They have a future. Like Kobe, you got all of these other guys.
So
Um,
I feel like we're not like really like understanding like the impact of what happened to Garp. Like this is the head figure and hero of the entire Marine organization, and is potentially dead. I feel like
Y'all
that's
think Kobe
some.
going on a revenge
They
tour?
not gonna kill him.
I
This
think
whole thing is a oh. I'll let you go. Man.
I was just gonna say I think that now that Luffy is a Yonko, he's a mighty pirate. We're gonna start to see more of that marine influence. I said this earlier in the stream about how I love how Oda has shown us like all that has gone on with the world. Okay.
He's done a great job.
It's super
He's
refreshing.
done an amazing job, bro. Like this is bar none the best stretch of post time skip One Piece.
Post
I
one
don't
Oda has
think
been a
Easy.
blessing.
like
Easy.
this is amazing. So what I think to continue on this trajectory, I think that Oda should continue to show us what's going on the outside world.
Yeah, current events around the world.
Showing the politics within the Marines. Now maybe we can actually see how a Marine is gonna rise up to become an admiral through the eyes of Kobe, or through the through the lens of Kobe. So
Do y'all think what
Wait, I
happened to
didn't think
Garp
that.
is
You
gonna
think
make Kobe get over this whole mentality of, oh, maybe I can't do it? Do y'all think now that his mentor is quote unquote
sure.
gone,
well, yeah.
do y'all think this nigga actually gonna level the fuck up? And
Yeah,
be
this
that
was
nigga?
Wait.
this to me was like a hockey bloom moment for Kobe. I think we
Hey,
just
Matt.
saw a hockey bloom from somebody aside from the main character for the first time, which is
You don't
I-
think Marineford was a hockey bloom for Kobe?
well,
I don't
yes, but we didn't know what hockey
Okay.
bloom was
Okay,
back then.
That's all I
The-
want to know. That's all I want to know.
we didn't coin the term hockey bloom, but yeah, so that was
Gotcha.
a hockey bloom for him. But I'm saying like now since we've know what the coin term is, I think that this is the first time that we've seen it from a character that's not one of the main characters in Luffy or Zoro.
Wait, Matt, what if
Gotcha.
Kobe takes Garp's like vice admiral position?
That's what I'm saying. I think that Kobe is about to start
He's on the
rising
path.
through.
He's on the path.
Kobe is gonna be the face of the Marines for the story of One Piece now. So like anytime we see the Marines being active, doing anything, yes, we're gonna see the admirals, but Kobe will be somewhere in that mix as well.
So
He's
fucking
already on the
cool,
path because he's quote unquote the hero of the Rocky Fort incident. So he's already started like climbing those ranks. He's building up to be the new face, the new hero of the Marines. Garp's out of the story. So
Yes.
what are they gonna do?
Like
Bro, that's so
I think
fucking
that
cool.
we're gonna see Kobe capture some pirates. We should the way that we see Luffy and stuff in the news. I think that we should see Kobe in the news, so on and so forth. Like, I think what would be dope is if Kobe, if like let's say we see somebody join Cross Guild or something like that, or like Kobe has some type of interaction with some Cross Guild members.
He gotta fold them niggas. He has to fold them niggas.
And I want to see Kobe captures Aruj in the newspaper. I want that.
Yeah, if we see Kobe capture some of the supernova, I mean, the supernova are already out of the story anyway, so you might as well like permanently get them out of the story by having like giving a notch to Kobe, or something like that.
Maybe.
So
Only Bonnie and Law have to remain.
yeah, we don't need all them fucking supernova. We don't need all
we
of
need
them
is Bonnie and
guys.
Law. All we need is Bonnie and Law.
Like I think
Rouge,
moving
pack 'em
forward, I really do think moving forward, bro, like Kobe should be the focal point of the Marines. The admirals obviously should be a focal point, but Kobe as well. And then
I need to see Kobe talk heavy to
I'm gonna
Akainu.
throw something at y'all, right? And we can probably we can start wrapping it up from here. So you know how I've been theorizing that an admiral is gonna be defeated
Yeah.
before the final war.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has to.
What if Kizaru is defeated at Egghead, and then Kobe makes it his new goal to be the one to replace Kizaru, like to get the next admiral position.
I like that. I like that.
So
I don't think that's gonna happen.
If Kizaru loses, does he lose his position though?
the reason why I would say he probably is going to lose his position is because it would be a stain on the Marines as a whole. So like
They're gonna pack
so
that nigga
so
up for
so
their
for
appearance.
yes, so for instance, right? I'm not saying that a Marine or that an admiral hasn't been defeated before, but I don't think that it has ever been publicized that an admiral has been defeated aside from Aokiji and Akainu, their fight. So I think for the first time ever, it's going to be publicized that an admiral was defeated at the hands of a pirate.
I also think that Kizaru would definitely lose his position just because of the personality that it kind of has. He doesn't seem like the type that would just allow that to happen and then keep you at Admiral, right?
Actually, I think if he's gonna lose the position, I think it's probably just he's gonna fail in protecting the Gorosei guy, and the world government's gonna take his position.
It
Well,
could be. It could
Do
be
we know
something like
who
that.
makes admirals? Like who gives Marines
I'm
the rank of
assuming the
admiral?
world government has
Well,
that
yeah,
say.
I'm assuming the world government has some type of power in
Okay.
that because they were the ones to appoint
The
Akainu.
Fleet Admiral.
Okay.
Yeah, as the fleet admiral. So I would say like maybe the fleet admiral has the inevitable decision of like who his admirals are and so
Yeah.
on and so forth.
Because I was gonna say if it's the fleet admiral's decision, then Akanu's definitely not about to give it to Kobe.
Well,
Yeah.
but I think that are different ways to like get there, right? So
I don't think this
Aokiji
nigga picked out Fuji.
Aokiji got to be got to be a candidate for fleet admiral because of peer recommendations.
Yeah.
So I think that maybe Kobe could get, people were like, hey, they want you to be an admiral or like whatever. People can be vying for Kobe, like put in the word in Akainu's ear.
It's the same situation as
like,
Akainu versus Aokiji.
if the
Everybody
overwhelming
was like,
public
we like
opinion is for
Aokiji.
Kobe to be admiral, he'll be able to get admiral.
It's the
Yes.
same situation
yeah.
with Akainu and Aokiji. Aokiji was recommended by all of his underlings and peers and shit.
Yeah.
Akainu was recommended by the Gorosei.
So like now
That's how
how
the
we
niggas had to
saw.
squabble.
So now how we saw like Luffy achieve his dream and become a Yonko or become a mighty pirate, I
Yeah.
think that now is kind of like we're gonna have kind of like a foil with Kobe achieving his dream, but it's gonna be a slow burn to that. I'm not saying like we're gonna see Kobe achieve his dream like immediately, but now we're about to start seeing it through the lens of Kobe, like through Oda's new writing style or Oda's like showing us what's going on in the world. I think that Kobe is gonna be an admiral before the end of the series. You know how
Before
people
the
think
final
that
war.
Kobe,
Before
before
the final war.
the final war. Yes.
All right, so if we're going with that and Kobe does reach that level, do you think that Luffy versus Kobe is ever going to be like a serious fight?
Oh, see,
No.
I don't know, man, because like there's Akainu and then there's Imu.
Yeah,
and,
exactly.
And I believe that Kobe is gonna have like somewhat of a coup d'état in the Marines.
Yeah.
So whereas
New sword leader.
he would want to fight Luffy, I don't think it would be permissible for them to fight at that time. We may get an epilogue, or we may get like a special episode of One Piece, like once it's over and like see like the end, and maybe Kobe and Luffy have like some encounter there. Something
I
like
think
that.
you'll see Kobe and Luffy squabble in the same way that we saw Whitebeard and Gold Roger squabble in the flashback.
Yeah.
I think it'll be something like that.
Like,
I
we'll
believe in
see
the
it.
case of the final war, them niggas they might not start on the same side, but they will end on the same side.
Yes. So we'll see them fight, but we won't see it.
We'll see them clash.
Yeah, we'll see them clash. Exactly. Exactly. But y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and drop a pin in it right there. My man Brago is streaming, so everybody that is in here, I appreciate the 50 people that stayed here listening to us ramble and talk. Y'all go over and support my nigga Brago. And then I appreciate everybody that liked the stream, everybody that came through, wrote comment sections, and all the bros in here that contributed to the discussion. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you for having us, brother. That was a good time.
Look at this nigga being a streamer. I love it.
I know, right?
Hey man.
Every once in a blue moon. It's
Yeah,
fun.
man.
Only
We need
only
that
wrong
Kobe
One
video,
Piece
man.
chapters.
Drop the Kobe video. We need it. We need it. We need it.
Hell yeah! Drop a whole sword video, nigga.
A sword video is kind of crazy, but
Come on, you gotta drop a video of like with the future of the Marines, man. It's
okay.
time.
I think we can do that.
Hey, let's go.
I think we can do that. I don't see why not.
But yeah, real shit. Appreciate you having everybody. Chat. Appreciate you niggas staying here. I'm finna head out because my nigga finna go.
Yeah, man. I'm up out of here, man. Y'all niggas be easy.
Y'all too busy, man. I got y'all later. Probably see y'all soon
Holla at
again
y'all.
if you're helping.
For sure.